All good.
Okay. Why'd you set the heat to 70?
I was freezing
Dave,
in here.
I don't care.
No, I know. I
I
just
don't
forgot to
care,
go
man.
change it to cool. Yeah.
Sweltering.
70 degrees?
No, it was just cold when I walked in, but I forgot to change it back.
When you say no, what are you saying no in response? No to what?
Oh, did I say no?
You said no twice. No meaning what? I didn't. To what? What do you? Who's?
It was cold.
Right. No one's disputing that. So why saying no?
So I shouldn't have said
why
no.
saying
I don't know
yeah?
why.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know why I said no.
You do that. It's a tick you have.
Is it?
Dave, you should take a moment and think before you speak.
Thank you.
All right. I heard bits when I walked in the bathroom. I'm like, I don't want to participate in this. It's going to be this kind of show. I really don't want to be here. So anyway, Andy Mayo is here again. And
The Beav.
The Beav.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm not familiar with your work.
Paul or PT.
Which do you prefer?
Probably.
Take your time. It's really important to me. So
Well, I thought about it, but I'd go with PT.
PT. What's your story, PT? Make up some family drama so I can get through this fucking
I was thinking about some crazy stuff to make up, like, my mother's a lesbian, or like,
it's
something
not crazy. Of course, we accept that and embrace that here.
I got nothing crazy. Just grew up in Arlington.
Okay.
Work in Waltham.
Okay.
Reached out to Dave.
How old are you?
Do you want to guess?
34.
32.
32. I was going to say that initially because when you say that, then you would be younger. And I thought, okay. Huh. That's your Twitter handle?
Yeah, it's my Twitter handle.
Okay. I don't think have I interacted with you, Beav?
No, I've been private, and I just went public just so I could reach out to Dave.
Okay.
Hockey coach. High school hockey coach.
Really?
Yeah.
Yep.
Wellesley.
Oh, wow.
W Town.
Wow. Oh, wow. Wellesley High?
Yeah, I guess.
You're the Wellesley High hockey coach?
I guess we're telling people.
Oh.
Come on.
Yeah, careful what you bring up.
I'll ask
Yeah,
it.
no, that's all right. Yeah, no,
Varsity coach of Wellesley.
Varsity coach.
Oh, nice.
Me and my father. We coached together. I did the
that's
girls
nice.
for a while, and now I'm doing the boys with my father. He's going to step away, so I thought it'd be nice to coach him the last couple of years.
Oh, that's good. How'd you guys do this year?
We had a pretty good year. We won. We beat Malden Catholic in the state tournament, and then we lost to Pope Francis, who ended up winning it all.
Oh, nice. All right. There you go, Dave. Wow. That's
I
exciting for you.
didn't know I just doxed him. I thought that was like fine. I didn't think he was.
I think people
That
are
was
gonna
common
figure it out.
knowledge?
Well, I thought we were talking
We're
about
on
it.
video. I think people will probably put it together.
Right,
I don't think
right.
it's nothing to be ashamed of. I think,
Yeah. Felt bad for a second there. I didn't know.
Why?
I don't know if he didn't he wanted to keep it private. He didn't tell
I
me.
mean,
anyway.
I've been a little nervous I'm going to get canceled or something.
He
but
probably
I guess
will.
not.
Yeah,
He probably will.
90%.
And Andy Mayo's here. It's so great to see him.
Thanks,
again.
Kirk.
Yes.
Thank you.
I'm sure you have 50 million questions and thoughts.
I've got a
and
few.
I can only imagine how annoying
got a few.
this whole process is going to be. Literally the worst Minihane there is. Like a good fan, but like the worst. It exemplifies everything I hate and like about this
It
show.
says
Yeah.
a lot about Kirk Minihane for allowing this to happen.
Yes.
I mean,
a lot.
We'd be sitting here if it wasn't for him, we'd sit there talking about his nicknames. For 2 hours. I'm just trying to entertain the masses.
You
That's all
couldn't
I'm trying
even
to do.
bear him shooting, like being here when he shot the video for the State Theater.
Well, I
You had
didn't
to
want to. Well, I would say he was the less of the two evils.
Oh, thank you. That's
Yeah.
very kind.
Yes, not even in a bad way, but he's not. I like Kevin from Bristol.
He's
I
on.
I do like. He's just always on.
Yeah.
Like, it's just always on. I'm not an on guy.
Yep.
But I like Kevin. He's a good guy.
He's definitely dying. Remember when?
Well, that's good.
When
I
you
mean,
started the
there's-
joke about Portnoy dying, you said you could see it in his eyes.
Yeah.
There was just Kevin has that look.
Yeah. Do we have a mask for Andy Mayo? I can't look at this. This face is what? So what happened? Is it like you've seen the film Braveheart?
Yes and no.
I mean, what?
It's one of those. You know how there's movies that.
No, I
I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen it from beginning to end, but
Okay.
I've probably seen it in its entirety, snippets here and there, like when it's on TNT and shit.
Okay. Anyway, go ahead. Kevin from Bristol is dying.
No, you had a question for me. If I've seen, you were asking
It's
about my
fine.
face.
It's fine. Kevin from Bristol in Braveheart, rather, is dying.
Yeah, but I moved on from that.
Oh, well, what's he dying of? What the
He's
fuck
got his
are we
heart.
doing?
His heart doesn't work or something.
Oh, how I know? I don't
Montante
know.
convinced him it's because of the COVID vaccine.
Okay, I don't care about Montante. I don't care about Kevin. Let's all hope Kevin from Bristol is in fact dying. I think it's good for everybody.
It didn't change anything because he was still on that day.
And fat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like he should probably
Yeah,
get in
he's-
shape. Like if he has heart issues and maybe it's that fucking hair dye. It's gone in his body or something. I don't know. I don't know that. I like Kevin though. He did a good job here. Yep. Yeah,
Nice guy.
So they were. He's a nice guy. So they were here. I don't know, Dave. A couple weeks before the live show.
Yeah. Yep.
Came in and taped something, and then that was good. And then that was part of the opening for the live show. Our next live show is in August. Dave had a high level meeting with the Plymouth people yesterday. How'd that go? You've texted me about 9 times for that.
I'm actually a lot more confident in its execution now.
You are?
Yeah, he put me at ease. Yep.
Okay. With regarding what?
Just the fact that we have to hire every single vendor.
You said that previously.
No, I know, but it just really made me nervous of like how they would work within the facility and stuff like that. And he provided a list of people that he's very confident.
Well, I'm sure they must have some staff that they use fairly regularly in the area.
Correct.
Okay, so you're going to handle that.
Yep.
Okay. For the booze, are we going to have our Barstool friends contribute, like Whitney and Biz and those guys?
I don't know. I haven't heard anything from them. We definitely have a liquor vendor already. So we have a distribution company who's going to help us out.
Who is that? Who is your?
It's a local company. I forget their name right now, but they've worked with the venue often. So
Okay.
they're already in contact with
So do you have an idea? I don't know this. So, Pink Whitney, right?
Yeah.
Like, how much is that per hit usually? Like,
to take like a shot of it.
if you're at a show,
I would say Pink Whitney, maybe $10, maybe
$10
per
okay.
shot.
Yeah.
That sound right?
I'd say
sounds
8 to
about-
10.
How much are we making on that?
Well, with our connections, I would say at that point, hopefully.
How much am I getting
At
per-
least $7 out of that. Probably.
I'm getting $7. I'm serious. I'm curious.
Yeah.
The business of it fascinates
First
me.
of all, I think
know.
we're doing beer and wine. I don't think we need hard alcohol there.
We're doing hard
unless it's
we do it for Whitney
yeah,
if you
correct.
want us
Unless
to.
it's that.
Do you want people shitting in urinals or not?
I don't care. We leave. We're not going to be back. I don't care.
Yeah, I used the bathroom yesterday.
Shit
Great
in all of
facility.
them.
Nice
Awesome.
bathroom?
Yeah, nice bathroom. Yeah.
Okay. The place looks nice?
Yes,
Okay. What are you laughing at?
it looks nice. Yeah,
What does that mean? Just be honest. I don't care. We've already
it's a
booked the
little
place.
less comfortable than the State Theater for sure. Yes.
What does that mean?
Yeah,
What
and
do you mean yes? What do you yes what?
I think you just.
You
said
seem
something
nervous
and I said
today. What are you
yes.
nervous about?
It's a star power.
Yeah. What do you what's wrong with you?
I don't know.
It's
What
the
the fuck is
Beav.
wrong with you?
Guess I'm a little antsy. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, just get through it.
Yeah, I'm trying.
More comfortable than the Wilbur?
Probably equal to.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, probably
Oh,
equal to.
really?
Not
Okay.
as tight as the Wilbur. I felt like the Wilbur was tight spaces behind there. This is a little bit more
We
open.
got to sell these obstructive view seats, Dave. You're not giving the hard. You're not
tried
giving, you're not giving a good sell here.
Yeah, they're not obstructed view. We
Well,
never
too late.
should have
You
put
put
it
it
like
right.
that.
It's your fault. You put it
It
on there.
absolutely
If
is
I'm
mine.
if I'm a ticket buyer and I see obstructive view, I'm not going.
That is
fucking seat.
absolutely my fault. I've never been to that venue.
Well, it's
People
good. It only
think-
cost me money. No big deal.
Well, not really. There's not that many tickets left.
I'm just saying. Anyway, all right. So you think it went well?
Yeah.
Oh, good. Okay. Any other notes from there?
No, I don't think so. I just did more.
By the way, we're going to be a quick announcement. Sorry, Dave. Quick announcement. We're not going to give anything away here because I'm not giving anything away. But I will be on the road next week for a day, Dave, with the two producers of the Kirk Minihane show.
Oh, very
Steve Robinson and Kirk Minihane will be on the road in an undisclosed location next week. True or
wow.
false, Dave?
That sounds true. Yes.
Yes. 6 days from now.
Yes.
Somewhere in these United States of America, Steve Robinson, Dave Coney, and Kirk Minihane will be on the road doing business.
Yes.
I would just say not in the state of Massachusetts. How's that?
That's fair. Yes.
Yeah, it takes-
Case related?
No.
Side project though?
Who's to say? Who's to say?
Will people know about that at some point?
Potentially. Yeah, potentially.
yeah.
Potentially.
Yep.
Like when it comes out. We'll probably by then we'll know about it, right?
The fuck up.
You'll know when you know.
Yeah. Just what the fuck are you talking about?
What's the driving arrangements? 3 different cars, or
No,
Yeah,
yeah, no.
that's a
I'm
good
gonna.
question.
I'm probably gonna sleep over at Dave's house the night before.
maybe take
Cat,
Steve's,
yeah, we have
Steve's
breakfast.
van?
We'll have
You
breakfast
guys
with
gonna sleep
Kathy,
in
and then we'll go over and we'll probably spend the night in Steve's van that night.
Could you sleep in the passenger seat with Dave or Steve driving?
I'm not capable of sleeping in the passenger seat of
No.
a car. I've never slept for a second in my life in the front. I mean, as a kid, I'm sure in the front seat of a, unless I was sick, maybe. I'm not a car sleeper. Are you?
Well, no, because I always drive.
Right.
Because I don't like to. I like to be in control. I don't like being
I'm
a
the
passenger.
same way. I always drive.
Same for airplanes.
I've never. Yeah, he's asking me, Andy.
Oh,
It's fine.
I'll
Don't
go
worry.
second. I'll go second.
Take your time. My dad, because he traveled so much, I think, could get on a plane. He would fall asleep before the plane took off, and then the stewardess, the flight attendant.
Yep.
At the time, she was a sexy stew. She would wake him up at the end of the flight. He flew because he worked in Maryland for a while. The morning of 9/11, he flew out of Logan to Baltimore that morning on those flights.
Wow.
Remember, I was talking to my brother.
Slept through it.
Yeah, I would have said if he was on one of those flights,
Snoozing.
would have been fucking fast asleep. He probably would have been so relaxed, he probably would have survived it. Like he would have just been sitting there like, geez, what the fuck happened? He could sleep through anything on the plane. Anything. It was amazing. Yeah. And Jerry, we used to do this thing on the old show where if you jealous of anything, Jerry was always like, I'm jealous of people who could sleep on planes, which is not unfair.
Yeah, I could sleep on planes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I think the dumber, my dad was a smart guy, so he traveled a lot. But I think the stupider you are, the better you are at sleeping on planes. There's a famous old picture of Mutt passed out in the plane with his mouth wide open. Perfect example. Like you just have no stress. Like the minute the plane takes off to one of the lanes, I'm convinced it's going to crash the entire time.
Wow.
so I can't fall asleep.
What do you do? Are you a book reader? Or are you listen to podcasts?
Yeah, I can.
watch
I can
TV?
read. I can read a book on the. I can't read a book on a car. I used to when I was little, read all the time. I can't in cars. Harry does it all the time now. Yeah, I can read a book on a plane. I read some books on the way to Augusta.
I was telling the guys I work with, I flew to Seattle for work with my girlfriend, and we had 2 TVs. My TV worked. My girlfriend's TV didn't work, and she was just going after me like, change seats. So I changed seats with her. I'm like, do you realize that I would rather not have a TV than listen to you complain about not having a whole TV the whole time? And
I think there's some real issues.
There's your thread. There's your thread. Yep, start pulling.
What's that about?
no, it's just funny. You know, she'll watch Bravo.
That doesn't seem that funny to me.
Well, I could just see her just giving me the elbow the whole time. Just
Can't
like,
can't she read a goddamn book?
I don't know. She wants to watch, Real Housewives.
She's like
Colin.
calling name.
Yeah, the same show.
How long have you been dating her for?
I like to say 4 years, but I think it's like 7.
Why do you like to say 4?
Give her a hard
Marriage wise?
time. What? No, we're not married.
No, I'm saying, is that why you like to say 4?
Yeah, I give her a hard time.
Is she looking to get married?
Oh yeah,
Really?
She says 7 years. If someone asks,
it's 7.
If you look at this guy, you better land him now. Lee.
Yeah,
lock it
on
down.
the beef. You know?
So what's being prohibitive in terms of?
No, nothing. I say nothing's going to change. Like we get married today or tomorrow.
Well,
what's gonna
but if
change?
she wants to, you could do that.
Yeah,
What does she do? What does she do for a living?
She's a nurse. She's a psych nurse.
Oh, nice. Nice. Oh, did I ever meet her or no?
No, I don't.
No.
think
Okay.
So.
Well, you don't know that.
That's how you discovered Kirk.
You don't know all the places I've been.
Yeah.
Well, that seems like a nice. You guys live together.
Live together. Yeah, Winter Hill, Somerville.
Okay. You have consummated your relationship sexually.
Yes.
Okay. Every way.
Oh yeah.
Really?
Maybe.
Okay, coach, take it easy. Yeah, take it easy, coach. Well, why don't you? I mean, you should probably make an honest woman. Make her parents happy. Are they still alive?
Yeah. Parents still alive.
And your mom's still alive?
Mom's still alive. Dad's still
I
alive.
bet they would. You have brothers and sisters?
I got a sister.
Okay, she married?
No.
Okay, they probably like grandkids at this point.
Yeah, I'd
You
say
could take
so.
you and Grampy could take the kids skating around. Get them some concussions.
It'd be fun.
It'd be
fun.
great.
Yeah,
you can,
maybe this summer.
Get
I
a blade in
did
his
buy
goddamn
her,
neck and bleed out like they do in these hockey games. Jesus.
Maybe this summer you'll get married.
No, well, we've talked about we're probably just gonna like elope. We want to just have
Smart.
like
Yeah.
a clam bake or something
Sure,
like
that's
that.
what she always dreamed of.
Yeah, every
Marrying
girl's
the
little
beaver.
wedding.
Marrying the beaver in Aruba. What a dream.
Water
Sandals.
country.
Yeah. Water country's not bad. Well, that's good. So she has a life to look forward to of high school hockey games getting yelled at in airplanes. That seems like an absolute fantasy.
Yeah, well, and I coach like 3 seasons too, so it's.
Oh, you do?
basically
Lacrosse
year-round. No, baseball now.
Baseball. Okay. For Wellesley?
Yep, Wilson.
Why do you do that if you don't work for the school? I feel like that would it's one thing to coach what you want to coach. He seems like a hockey guy.
Because he's a pervert. That's why.
Oh, okay.
No, I
Now
don't know
you're
why. So football,
No soccer, girls soccer,
girls soccer.
boys hockey.
Wellesley must be a girls soccer power.
Yeah, we had a good year. We lost in the state semifinals. This year.
I mean, you get the tennis and soccer rank. It's just all like Winchester, Lexington, Wells. It's all the rich towns.
They got it.
Yeah, it was
But you also deal with a lot of bullshit.
Oh, I can only imagine.
Yeah.
Ugh.
So, there's a couple parents, but I think it's in every town. But even in the less affluent towns, you still deal with the same
Sure.
stuff.
Parents suck.
you know?
Some parents absolutely. Most are actually pretty good. I've learned
Yeah, I'd
being
say
in the coaching culture myself.
97% of them, and then there's the 3 that are tough. I would say.
Yeah.
Like, does your friend there work for the school? Or is
Andy
he-
Nolan?
Yeah.
No. Well, I mean, he's
Outside of coaching.
No.
And so he just coaches baseball, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a unique little thing.
undefeated this year.
I think that's
Undefeated.
often the case.
Spoke to him
Dave.
yesterday.
No, I would say it's often the case that you don't work for the school, you coach the one sport
I
that
think
you're
it's
into.
I know.
Okay, I see what you're at. Yeah.
Or you teach in other towns even.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
okay.
Coach, right?
The tough part is practice is like right after school, so you need a job that can
Right.
do that. Hockey, we usually practice later just because ice times, but like soccer, baseball, football,
Yeah, it's right after school, right?
right after school. So you either got to be a teacher or have a job that allows you to do it.
Yeah. Are you big into sabermetrics as a baseball coach?
A little bit. I mean,
Because Andy Nolan is very into sabermetrics.
I love spray charts. Love spray
Yes,
charts.
he's into it. He's playing today, so I don't know. I'm nervous. I'm nervous for him. What else is going
Is the
on?
weather going to hold up today? I don't know. It was
Anyway.
raining like crazy yesterday.
It was a day ago.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes it comes.
I don't understand.
Somebody told me it was gonna be-
puddles.
What does it have to do with the weather
Somebody
today?
told me it was going to rain for a week, so I was kind
The
of.
weather's going to be lousy this weekend.
Somebody told you that.
Yes.
Who?
Oh, if only we had the
It
technology
was my
to
wife.
confirm
Keith
that
Lemanowitz?
It
report.
was my wife. No, it was my wife.
Who's your favorite weather person in Boston, other than Keith Lemanowitz?
Cindy Fitzgibbons.
Oh, is that right?
Yes, Channel 5.
I don't know her. Would I know her? I'm sure I know her if I saw
Oh, you would definitely. Yeah. Chief Weather. She's
the chief?
Yeah, Harvey was the chief, and now
she took
the
over.
chief now.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
So
she's
what's
great.
going on?
I'm asking for a little consistency because we talked about a story, speaking of hockey and sports, where somebody was canceled for saying certain things.
Well, not canceled.
Almost canceled. Maybe could still get canceled.
Seems like, yeah, we'll find out.
Yeah. So last night I heard something on the NFL draft on ESPN that was very similar to what that coach said.
Which I have to admit, I did not see a lot of the NFL draft last night. No. The Patriots traded down and took a cornerback?
Yes.
Okay, so all the stuff I saw, which seemed really well thought out by smart people, they were going to trade up to like the 2 position and take a quarterback because they always do something, or get Lamar Jackson. Didn't happen?
Didn't happen.
So it's almost like these beat writers make stories up.
Maybe.
Don't know anything.
They also seemed really upset that they were trading down to 17, but then got a player that should have gone way earlier anyway.
Oh, is that right? That cornerback is supposed to be...
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Arizona needs those guys. They need Chiefs, as you call it. Absolutely. Not Indians. They need Chiefs. They need
who's
people
that?
That is Lewis Riddick.
I'll get to work.
Yes.
He's gonna be, I will say he'll be
consistency.
tough to cancel, but go for it.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not seeing a lot of buzz around that one.
No?
No. So Bob Holler, if you're listening, you maybe want to look at that.
That's a good point, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Hole must be investigating that guy on the marathon who's shitting that person's lawn. Did you see that? Which I would have done in 2 seconds. It goes away. What's the difference between a human being, other than just it's weird, shitting on the lawn and the dog shitting on the lawn?
They're both unacceptable.
Well, if you clean it up.
You gotta go.
If you clean it up, yes.
I mean,
yes,
I'm
if
just
you
saying.
clean it up.
Well, a human can go in both places. A dog can't take a shit on a toilet. You have to take
During the
dog
marathon?
outside.
Where am I going to shit?
There's got to be a way to find a toilet or knock on somebody's house to get to toilet.
They don't have porta potty. I'm really interested. They don't have porta potty staged throughout the route.
They do, but like...
Probably a line, right?
But if you really have to take a shit during a marathon and the next porta potty is 0.8 of a mile away and it's at that point, what are you going to do?
I get it, Kirk.
Do you
I got to
wipe
shit right now,
or-
Huh?
and I'm afraid to.
You're not shitting in this.
I know. That's
Go to Dunkin'
I know.
Donuts.
Yeah, go.
I know.
I mean, just please.
I took a
Jesus.
shit at Memorial Hall yesterday. Yeah.
How was it?
It was great.
It was good?
Yeah.
Good toilets.
Great toilet.
Is that in Watertown?
No, that was it.
Oh.
The
Plymouth.
venue. The
It's no
venue.
good. No good to me.
Yeah.
But no brainer for that guy.
But would you wipe or like?
I would probably... My dad ran the Newport Marathon twice in 83 and 84. Took a shit in the woods the second year, wiped with... It was poison ivy. He got some poison ivy in his asshole. That's a tough scene. That's a tough scene.
I feel like if if you have that feeling where you're forced, you need to poop, it's not going to be a hard poop, right? So it was more liquidy.
Sometimes like this morning when I ran, I had a terrific afterwards. I could feel about a half mile, but I was able to maneuver it around a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, it was perfect, and it was such a. I sprinted downstairs. I had an old Billboard magazine. It was a terrific.
I'm happy for you.
Much needed shit, as I call it, MNS.
Do you think getting the poop out at that moment feels better than just sitting down on the toilet? I always feel like the sit down is just like you're there.
Yeah, he
it's
made
like,
it,
oh,
but
let me shit
it
now.
wasn't that. Like I was able to sort of like take a little bit of a victory, like kind of stroll, like I did this. I
You got to
got this done.
appreciate the moment.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good one this morning. It was an 8 out of 10.
That is nice.
Yeah. What else?
How about this ESPN reporter who got fired for calling the other reporter
cunt?
outside a cunt?
Did you see the video?
I did. Yeah. I mean, she definitely called her a cunt. There's no
What a
getting around it.
fucking cunt.
You hear it's tough
Yes.
to hear with all the music.
And I saw Tommy from Barstool say goodbye. She was an enemy. Was he being sarcastic? Was she anti-Barstool?
Maybe just because she was ESPN.
Oh,
what he
maybe,
means by that?
Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, again, like you said, if you're looking for consistency, if that was Michael Kay before the game calling, he'd probably get fired. If he called a woman a cunt and they had it on video.
Yeah, but that's calling another beat reporter a cunt.
Yeah, but
It's an altercation between beat reporters.
I don't think he should have been fired.
No.
But I'm just saying this is the way the world works now, right? I think
I don't think so.
Wasn't the old lady's husband like the VP of communication or something? Like that?
the one who was called a cunt.
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that. Is that right?
If you call
I don't
her-
even know these. I don't know who either of these people.
Never
are.
heard of him before today.
Me either.
But then she also said something about like now you speak English or something.
She said that to
To the woman, at the beginning of the video.
because somebody was not speaking English, right? Somebody was speaking Spanish. Is that-
Spanish.
Okay.
And then
And
she's
to
like, oh,
wanna
now you
call
speak
her cunt,
English or
yeah.
something.
who was the player there?
It was what's his name, Aaron Judge.
Oh, was Aaron Judge? Okay.
Yeah, he was
yeah,
just signing autographs. But,
yeah. So she was trying to talk to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, one of
Which must
them
be illuminating, I would think.
Yeah, one
definitely
of
worth
them
losing your
thought they had
job
an
over.
exclusive. I would
Yeah.
imagine there's fights between beat reporters in the
Yes,
press box all the
I can
time.
confirm that,
Yeah,
yeah.
so if she called her a bitch, she's probably not fired. It's that she used the C word.
Probably, yeah. I mean,
Right?
that's a tough word. I mean, I'm fine with it, but I mean, I don't, you know.
Yeah.
Outside of the KMS
Was she being
bubble,
a-
the C word still carries.
Was she being a
lot of weight.
cunt? I don't know. Has anybody asked that question? What was she doing? What was cunty?
She looked like she was like dominating the space to some extent, and if that woman thought that she had an interview with Aaron Judge or could talk
These
to
beat
her,
writers, man, they take this stuff very seriously.
Yeah.
Very seriously.
yeah,
But yeah.
he's right about that though. I do. The C word does carry way more weight out there.
Of course, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yeah. But I thought there was sort of a cone of protection for women. They could call each other that. I thought it was different if a guy was like, "You fucking cunt." There's some women that would be really bad.
Yeah.
It's like a power thing where women, like you said, I remember a year or so ago, you called somebody a bitch, and you were like, "Oh, women do that all the time."
Yeah, it was his daughter.
My daughter.
Oh, is that what it was? Yeah, right.
Some woman.
You ever called it the other word? Have you?
No, never.
No, never
She's
thought
been
it.
behaving since then.
I would never call her it, but I also use it as like you're acting like a.
To your daughter, you
No,
say
I
that?
never say it.
What?
No, but I'm saying in a sentence you would say I would
Wait a
never
minute,
call
what?
somebody a cunt, but you're acting like a cunt is a way you could say it. I'm not saying
You
I
said
would
this
ever
to your
say it.
daughter?
No, I've never said it to
You
my
ever
daughter.
thought it?
He gets down at her level,
He's
he takes her
definitely
hand,
thought
and he says, "Sweetie."
I've never ever done that before. No,
Okay.
I wasn't.
Don't do that.
I was just planning a birthday party last night. All right.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, Dad of the Year.
Oh,
all right?
where's this?
My wife wants to do it at home. I do not. I don't like people at the house.
So where do you want to do it?
I want to do it at one of
Jack
those
and
jumpy
Kathy's.
places that she loves.
Yeah. Don't give me really a specific place, but where?
I want to do it at one of the jumpy places that they
Indoor
they
trampoline
like.
park.
Yeah, not a trampoline. The inflatable places.
Oh, like the houses or whatever?
Yeah,
Oh, when's her birthday?
end of May.
End of May. This is not the Brandy Love kid.
This is not the brand.
Okay. Right. Because that would have been like July or something.
Yeah, yes, that's
Right?
August.
August. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Huh.
But I didn't like running those birthday parties.
How
Such
old
a
is it?
scam.
What birthday party is this now?
6 years old. He'll be 6.
Yeah, you're kind of in that. Yeah, you got to invite. You don't have to invite the class,
But I
right?
don't understand when you do it at one of those places and you
Yeah.
clearly want like your other family to come. Do you get charged for them?
What do you mean?
Like my parents, my
Charge
aunts
for
and
what?
uncles.
Is Big Jack?
Like,
what?
it seems like they
I'm sure
charge
Big
by
Jack
the
would be
kid.
delighted.
He'd be running
Yeah,
around
he'll be
the
all
whole time.
excited. It's a
No,
whole.
but
It's an adventure for him.
So those two things completely separate. You have to have a family party. That's like where you invite everybody.
Do I
to
look
come.
like the general manager of
I'm
Jack's
asking. I've
fucking
never done
jumpy
this
house?
before. I've never had a birthday party somewhere else before.
I know when I'll tell you. I remember. I'll think of Harry's in 2017 because right before my parents died, and we were running around like crazy. We did it at an indoor trampoline park, and I think you just paid a flat fee, as I recall. I think
Yeah, I think it's a flat fee with a cap, and then a per person fee
after that,
over the cap.
That's probably
yeah.
right.
But you're getting charged for the kids, not for the adults being there
No,
with the
I
kids.
think there'd be a cap on adults too.
Yeah, see, this
Because
is
you
the
think about it from their point of view, they need to have some idea of how many people
People are in the
getting.
building. I would
yeah,
think.
I got to schedule a meeting and talk this out.
Are you
But
gonna
I'd
get
rather.
You gonna get some pizzas? What are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess the package comes with a couple pizzas.
Ooh,
so.
that's risky though, because
Yeah,
you get
some
a bad
fountain
in-house
soda.
pizza.
And we got peanut allergies. Are people even thinking about that anymore?
They're thinking about it, Dave. They
I don't
have
know.
to. Yeah. In 2023.
When is this stupid party gonna be?
End of May, if you want to come.
Oh, I'm looking forward. I'll be there. I'll be there. What else?
The other thing, I might be antsy too because I have to go to a wake tonight, and all my family's going to be there.
Who passed away?
On my sister's brother-in-law's side of the family.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
And I don't know if I should hug. Like my family doesn't hug, but it's
Hug who?
my sister. Like she'll be in the line.
Is this the one you want to bang first or no?
I wouldn't. But it's like really fucking with my head.
What are you talking about?
I've never hugged my sister in my life.
What
so
are
it's
you
just
talking about?
Never hugged her. Never.
Your
So
family
this
is
is like
so
a weird
fucked
moment.
up.
This is a weird moment. Like
Well,
you're going to
this
the
is
line.
her father-in-law?
No, this is more unfortunate than that.
Oh,
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, then yeah, I think so. Is she
No, it's
taking
just
it
never
hard?
done it, and I don't even think I've seen my sisters hug each other. So that puts me in a weird spot where it's like,
Is she taking it hard?
kind of, yeah.
Oh, she'll be taking it hard, right?
There we go.
Kirk.
What is that? Well, I had to set it up twice. You should.
I think I should, but
you should hug
I'm very uncomfortable with it. That's all.
Well, I mean, is it gonna be like a real hug?
It's got to be a quick one, I think.
What if you were
have
my
to
producer in 2017 after my mom had died 6 weeks after my dad died? Would you have tried to hug me?
No.
No,
No.
okay,
well, you would be a handshake guy, wouldn't you?
I wouldn't
you
wanna
hand-
hug.
yeah.
Some people hugged me then. I was
Oh,
like,
really? No,
yeah.
I can't.
What do you do with the people that like you don't know but they're in the line? Do you just kind of give them a head nod? Do you give them a handshake?
You kind
I
of. Well, it
don't do
depends.
well
If
with
it's an
that.
older person, then you're kind of nice. If they're younger, you can kind of give them a handshake and move on. I find
I don't do well at funerals, and it's just awkward. And
nobody does.
Oh,
well
most
at
people
funerals.
love them. Yeah.
Nobody does.
well, I
well
mean,
at
like I'm like crying in line. Just
Really?
like, sitting
You get
there,
emotional. Well, yeah.
Even
I
if
mean,
even if you're not close to the person.
Yeah, just tears.
see, I know
I
what you
once
mean, yeah.
videotaped a wake at a.
what?
I videotaped a wake at a church over in Waltham. I had this friend growing up whose father owned a funeral home, and they needed somebody couldn't go to the wake, so I had to videotape it. Some random old lady, and I sat there and I was crying while I was videotaping the wake, and you could hear it in the video of me like sniffling and like trying to keep together.
Should be fired. Emotional. Should be coaching men how to play hockey.
Takes him so long to get to the punchline of his story.
Well, it's worth it, isn't it, though?
Totally.
I was crying during that story. Well, so, I mean, you've never hugged your sister?
No, we don't like.
That's really
emotion.
that's very strange. Well,
Physical or emotional, like or.
You haven't had a real tragedy, though, I guess, either. Like your dad or
no,
mom
we
died.
haven't.
You know what I'm
No,
saying? Like
no.
nothing like that. So
But what
maybe
about
that's-
Joy? Like at a wedding, is she married?
Yeah, you didn't hug her at her wedding?
No, I don't remember. I don't think so.
So what do you do? Like you're talking to your sister who just got married. What do you? And then you go to walk away.
So
There's
usually
no-
it's a group of people and you're all
Right,
just
yeah. It's
talking.
not like a
firm
one-on-one
handshake.
moment.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
it's
so
not
you're
a
gonna,
handshake.
will she hug like your kids?
Oh yeah, she hugs my kids.
Okay, so you just
Yeah.
hug her tonight. You give her a hug tonight.
I think I gotta go hug.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I hugged
Or
Justin.
you know what? If I want to hug, I should hug. Like I can't. I gotta stop thinking about everybody else and what we've done in the past. I gotta
Yes.
start taking action.
Well, your family doesn't seem like they're much for emotion.
No, but I am emotional.
Are you gonna tell her you love her?
No,
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 it's
she
like
doesn't
a-
need
like
that.
a control.
tonight.
No.
no. That's
You think she needs a
that's-
hug though?
But I think it's like.
Are you gonna hug the?
I like hugs.
Are you gonna hug the husband?
No, I'll handshake the husband.
Handshake the husband.
Yeah.
Hug your sister.
Yeah.
You should do that. Okay.
Give the husband the handshake and the clasp on the forearm. Go for that, Dave.
No, it's okay. I'll
I
the
bet.
handshake.
Do you think your sister's talking to someone right now, wondering if you're going to hug her or not tonight? She's probably all worked up
No,
about
but
it.
she probably
too.
is.
Nervous.
She probably is thinking about the hug element. I would think.
Was she at your in-laws thing?
She did not, but one of my sisters was.
I don't know. The person get a hug then. I
She
don't know.
didn't.
It's tough.
This is an eye for an eye. This
No,
is-
yeah, it's competitive.
Yeah.
So that's tonight.
Yeah.
Friday night.
Yep.
Tough spot.
Yep.
Then the funeral tomorrow.
No, I think it's like a celebration of life thing, all in today.
Oh, I'm a big thing. Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Well, yeah, you should try it. Give it a hug.
All right, I'll give it a whirl.
What else?
Your dozen victory the other night. That was
Yeah,
pretty impressive.
we won.
Were
Yeah.
you down 8-2 at one
We're 8
point?
to 1, I think, or 8 to 2.
9-1.
We always fall down every goddamn game. And then we came back, got a good win. Yeah, no, it was. So I don't think we play again until the postseason. So we were in New York for a couple of days. And the end of I was talking to Jeff last night, actually. At the end of May, we're in New York, and if we win 2 games, we're in Chicago for the semifinals and the finals.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I don't know. We have to figure out how to stop falling behind in these games. It's annoying. It's fucking frustrating. But it was a good win.
A win's a win.
A win is a win. Yeah.
all that
Yeah.
matters.
Yeah.
You happy with the team?
I think so. I
No
mean,
foreseeable shakeups?
I thought no, we're done. We played badly. We didn't do anything. We scored 14 points. So I know Clemmer's team won last night, but I would keep an eye on that. I think there was some controversy in that game. I think there may be an announcement regarding that game today.
Oh,
Okay.
Insider information.
Maybe. I would keep an eye on that. And I know, I won't give up my sources, but I know somebody very powerful at Barstool hates Chris Clemmer.
Oh, yes, I know.
I will not say his name. I won't do it.
Yep.
But yeah, he does not like Chris Clemmer.
Were you texting with them about it recently, whoever that anonymous person
Yes.
is? Yeah.
Today,
Oh,
this morning.
that might
as a
come
matter
up
of fact.
later.
Could. Yeah,
I
you
have an
never know.
activity that.
Oh,
yeah,
great.
yeah.
Fantastic. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Good timing.
But I don't even like hate Kelly Keegs anymore because she did that Mean Girls thing.
Yes.
It's like when she came on the screen, I wasn't like, I hate this person,
Yeah, yeah,
which is disappointing.
yeah.
But it was a fine win.
There's not too many people at Barstool that you hate anymore.
No.
Yeah, who are they? Who do you straight up hate at Barstool?
Oh, Clemmer, K. Marco, who I guess is still there.
It's wild to think he's even still there.
I know. Clemmer, K. Marco. I guess that's really about it. I hate that guy, the last live show thing, that idiot. The guy who was like, don't tell Kirk, whoever that idiot. I hate that guy.
The guy with the money.
Yeah, that guy.
Oh,
Some
like business
professional
people.
staff
Yeah,
guy,
yeah.
yeah.
All the salespeople I hate.
You don't hate Frank, but you.
I just don't think it's real.
Yeah, yeah.
It just feels orchestrated to me.
Chaps or Kate.
I don't hate Kate. I don't even hate Chaps really. It's just that's really about it. Am I forgetting somebody?
I don't think so.
It's kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
We got to get that going. But hey, I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They did call you, I believe they called you a heel on macro dosing yesterday. They were going through like who's a baby face and who's a heel at Barstool.
Is this the one with the old
Steve
running
Austin.
back?
Oh yeah, Arian Foster.
Yes.
Yep.
They had. You say Steve Austin?
I had Steve Austin
the
on.
professional wrestler?
Yeah.
The what guy?
Is that what he says? What?
He had a
Yes.
stint, where he would get the crowd to say what.
Oh,
yeah.
kind of like his goofy phase, right?
And he would give the middle finger sometimes.
Yeah.
And he would kick somebody in the stomach, and that guy's head would go down. So then he'd grab him and they'd knock him into a
And then
stomach.
other
Cold
wrestlers
stunner.
steal that move for the future, and it really doesn't carry as much
He
weight.
never drank beer, really. Like, it would just come
No.
out of his face.
Yeah.
I didn't really understand it.
It was a waste. It was wasteful.
He looks good. I just
Set a
saw him
bad
on a
example.
commercial for something. He looks like he's like kind of like lost some weight. He looks like some guys, wrestlers, when they get older, it's not great. But he looks like a human being.
Well, I think he fought last WrestleMania.
He did.
So he had to get in
Yeah, we
shape for
watched
that.
it.
And then
Yeah.
there was rumors he was coming back to this one. It
They
didn't
should bring
happen.
him back. Like, that's all people care about.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
fucking
like that.
watch Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
I don't want to watch that.
Yep.
How does you care about the draft tonight? He's like, yeah, well, maybe we can watch it, maybe not. You know, it's his life. Go ahead, Steve Austin.
Well, they called you a heel here.
I would say Minihane. Minihane is a heel,
Huge
but
heel.
he's a heel that'll like wink at you and let you know that he's in on it occasionally.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. And that's the
Who is
thing where
is
you come.
PFT?
That was PFT.
Who is he speaking to?
He was speaking to Robbie Fox, I believe.
Oh, I don't like him much. Him I don't like.
Yeah.
PFT I actually like. Go ahead. Yes, please. Hello.
It's a Texas rattlesnake, Steve Austin.
Hello, Steve.
You're
How are
looking for people to hate? I hate you.
you? What issue do you have with me, Steve?
What?
No, I said, what issue do you have with
What?
me? No, well, I'm trying. This is a difficult conversation, Steve.
Well, go ahead.
Steve.
What?
Well, this is just going to annoy me. This is not a
Let me
productive.
tell you something.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm going to enter a dozen team. I'm going to come down there and drink 1 beer. What? 2 beers. What? I'm going to kick your candy ass all over the fucking ring.
That's a rock
Is that what
song.
you need? You need people to hate?
you're
You
still-
need people to hate?
Well, no,
What?
I'm just
What?
trying to have a conversation. That's all, Steve. I'm just trying to get through a show on a Friday.
Put your little Nancy producer on. I'll kick his ass, too. We know he loves to drink.
Thank you, Steve.
Uh,
So that was him and Robbie Fox.
Yeah, Robbie Fox was just confirming that you are, in fact, a heel.
Oh,
That's
but
all.
Robbie and I are in the joke together.
Yes, you're in on the joke. Yeah.
Thanks, Robbie. I was concerned about that.
I think it's a good comparison you to Steve Austin because he was the heel, but it coincided with all of a sudden people decided to root for the bad. Like he was a
Who's
bad
Vince
guy.
McMahon in that scenario?
Who would be Portnoy? Obviously.
But he's not like an enemy of mine. I'm not stunning Portnoy.
Well, no, but they weren't enemies in real life. But you know, he's the
so it's all
he's-
pretend, you're
he's
saying?
the head with some
Feels real to me.
Sexual
Doesn't feel-
proclivities
doesn't-
that get him in trouble.
Doesn't feel like pretend to me. It feels real.
Yes, yeah.
So I don't understand the comparison then.
I'm saying you are
Go ahead.
you're a bad guy that people like to root for.
Okay. Oh, it sure seems like it.
Yeah.
PFT had a nice, I listened to some of their show the other day. He talked about his dad who just passed away. He had a nice little monologue, which I thought was very nice. I don't know if you guys heard it. That was very good. I thought it was good. Very sad to hear that news. Anyway, what else?
Yep. Have you followed at all this Steven Crowder thing that was going around yesterday?
I watched the video of it.
Fucking psycho.
It's weird.
Actually, Mike and I were talking about Steven Crowder the other day.
Mike loves Steven Crowder, right?
Well, we were talking about a podcast recently with one of his employees was on it.
he
and
talked about this in the show.
Yeah, we were talking about the other, and I couldn't believe the next.
I've
day
never
this
heard
happened.
a word of Steven Crowder in my life, by the way.
He's like a
Like I know who he is, but I should say I've never heard a word, but I don't consume his content. So he's yelling at his pregnant wife. Is that what it was?
He's yelling at his pregnant wife, saying like, I don't know, not fuck up, watch it, as she's
So
telling
she
him.
recorded it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Watch it. Watch it. Watch it.
No, I don't want the. Hold on. That's the flight to Seattle, isn't it? Or no? Wasn't that him talking? No.
Basically.
Was that what it was?
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, I just want to watch Vanderpump Rules. He's like, shut the fuck up. The fuck up. I'm watching Biz right now. Go ahead.
I can't wait to see how the Beav works in this crossword. Do you have it on your desk, by the way?
I didn't put it on his desk.
Oh, you didn't put it on his desk?
Beef has a crossword
you made a
also?
crossword?
I don't know
Made a little
how.
crossword.
I don't know how he's
Fuck
gonna
yeah.
work this one out.
Well, I figured at
How do
some
you mean?
point.
Let me see it, Beef.
Do I get one?
I can give you
I love a good crossword.
How's he going to work this? It's like a crossword puzzle?
Yes.
Oh, God, I hate crossword puzzles.
Oh, I got 4 across. So is it who said this? Like who is this a reference attributed to?
Yeah, for the most part. Or
I
most of
don't
the
know
names.
any of these.
Didn't have Parkinson's. I don't know that one.
That's Chaps.
Yeah,
That one I know. Not. Oh, okay. You should tweet this out, Dave. Let the people participate as well.
Get the picture. Okay.
This is great.
I thought it would be. Figured people wouldn't be able to see it, but Kirk wouldn't care about that.
Tough to do on the air, I think.
That's what I was wondering.
Yeah, it's tough to do in the air, but I thought maybe you'd like it, and you don't really care if it's.
Who's Amy? 16. Who is that? Amy's brother? Who is that?
Greg,
Oh,
Kohler.
right. Jeez.
Amy's brother /
Oh,
pool
down.
boy.
I just saw on Peacock that show is on now.
Yes, he tweeted that out.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
I don't know how they got Amy Poehler to narrate it, but she's doing it.
He next time he's in, if you guys could do me a favor and dive in with him a little bit on the pay scale. Remember he talked about he passed on being a dad on a Disney series?
Yes.
And he mentioned in passing how much it would have paid.
Yeah.
It sounded like an astronomical number.
Okay.
I would like to know more about it, but he won't respond to my DMs.
Didn't he say it was 25,000 an episode?
Something like that? It was so much more than I ever would have thought.
We questioned that, and he just moved on from it. He didn't want to move the whole family.
Well, yeah, but I just want to know more about what people like the actors who aren't famous, but they're on random Disney shows and making a living with it. I guess they're doing pretty well. It's 25,000 an episode.
Yeah, it's a monster number.
Is Four Cross supposed to be Carano?
Yeah. I think it was Epox. Wasn't it EPOC?
Yes, it was. Isn't that a letter short? I mean,
I thought it was CARRANO.
No. Oh, this whole thing's
it's already
fucked
screwed
now.
up. CARANO.
Oh,
Beav.
I thought it was
So how are we
R's.
supposed to spell it then so we can keep it going? What do you say?
2 R's.
CARRANO.
Yeah.
2 down.
That was Life is a Series of Epics.
Yeah, I know that.
Oh, well, the
fucking
listener
just-
at home.
Cares about them.
19 across Tim and Canton. Shitty Heart. Is that
19 across.
fits?
Where is 19 across?
That is not the answer.
Little. Oh, Jack.
19 across. Tim and Canton. I don't know. Was it leg cramp?
No, not like cramp.
Did you say he's on disability the other day?
Oh, is he really?
Yeah, he called in. I think he said he's home. He's bored on disability.
I'll get to work on this. I don't know any of them.
Thank you, Beav. I love it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Andy May. Let us in your world. What thoughts do you have? Questions? Whatever. I know you've always got 50 things.
I got a list, but no, I'm just a passenger on this ride.
Well, if you have a list, go ahead.
Okay, all right. All right, hold on. Let me bring it up.
I have a thought.
Go ahead.
So you had the podcast about Jerry last week, and
Oh, you're Republican?
no, I guess I don't listen to Jerry at all. I don't
Neither
listen
do
to any
I.
of his show, but I still hear it on the show a lot, and that's the only place I get it. So is the relationship completely over? Or is the door open a little bit?
No, I would say
or-
completely over.
Okay.
Yes. I would say we're good. I think we're good. I saw Jerry, somebody sent me, Jerry retweeted that Tucker Carlson monologue.
Yeah.
Saying how great it is. And I'm like, but Tucker's like shitting on your show in that monologue.
Yes.
Like what he's saying is like, we need diversity of thought.
Yep.
Which Tucker, by the way, I don't think did a whole lot of on his show on Fox. Maybe he's acknowledging that. I watched it. I thought it was good. I'll be curious if he does that in his new enterprise. I suspect he won't. Yeah. But maybe I'll be proven wrong. I don't know. But Jerry's like, this is great. I'm like, he's shitting on you.
People saying that needed to be like fully produced are the dumbest.
I think
human
one person
beings.
said that you responded to.
Oh, I saw a lot of comments underneath it. I was actually shocked he was in a studio, but then I remembered he has home studios.
That's where he
in two
shoots it
different
in
places.
Maine, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah. Anyway, but no, I'd say that
he did not retweet the Marjorie Taylor Greene thing, right?
Who, Jerry?
See that one?
I did. Yeah, I did.
Fuck her.
She's a cunt.
Yeah.
What was her thing?
The same thing with adopted parents and like, they can't be real parents. But she's not a real person.
Yeah.
Like, she's like as crazy as like the Democrats who think there was some Democrat the other day, same as a lunatic.
AOC or whatever with the
No, I think
platforming.
AOC. I would choose AOC above Marjorie Taylor Greene. If I had to pick one person to be president, this will drive these right people nuts.
Yeah.
I would choose AOC.
I never see
For several
clips.
reasons.
In fairness, I never see clips of Marjorie Taylor Greene where she's saying like rational things. It's viral
Same.
clips like that
Same,
where
right.
it's like the worst
But
shit.
she's like, you're not a real parent.
Yeah,
and,
it was awful.
But then I saw that some people, it becomes in a battle. And like now Jerry's doing a thing on Twitter where he's like doing the pronouns.
Yeah,
and
that's
he's like,
their new
he's so
thing,
proud of
yeah.
himself. Like he's a tough guy. It's
Yeah.
like great. Like you've won some tremendous battle.
You made the great point. They wouldn't do that to Caitlyn Jenner.
No, of course not. No. Look, we can all get together and hope Jerry's cancer comes back.
And
Right?
That's
I hope for it every morning, every night.
I'm more
If he comes up to me at
satisfied-
that race, I'm going to knock him on his fucking ass. I'll
Yeah.
tell you that. I will tell you that. So he could try, but we know he's a pussy. So
How many Minifans would pounce on if you punched him? You wouldn't get to hit him again because suddenly there'd be like 30
no, I'm
Minifans.
kidding. I
on
would do
top
at the
of him.
race. No, it's a good race for a great cause. And if I see Jerry, I'll just go walk my way. He'll walk his. It's fine.
Would you fight him for charity?
Sure. Yeah. Why not?
yeah.
rough and rowdy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would do that for charity.
There hasn't been a Minifan fight at Rough and Rowdy.
It's weird. I can't imagine why. There's such a huge audience to see John Pelletier
talk about a draw.
fight.
Well, who are these
Fight
other?
Andy
It's
Mayo.
not like the other people are names. Not like I knew who Cupcake was before that fight.
But she's a fighter, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying you guys in our world, a Minifan fight at Rough and Rowdy could be big.
I've been to
It would be
a
big. It
few
would get me to
shows.
buy a pay-per-view. I would pay for it.
Sure,
I
if they-
almost bought the one with Alex Bennett because of you. I was that close.
Why didn't you?
Holy shit!
I don't know. I was
What?
that close.
You didn't. That was like great build up to that.
Jesus,
Why
what else
you
can I
wouldn't
do?
buy
Tap
it? is-
dance like crazy for that.
I know. Hey, I got
cheap
I got
fuck.
standards.
What are you gonna say?
I've been to a few Minihane shows, and I don't think there's many fighters.
Yeah, I don't see that in the crowd. There's some fatties though, like they have in
yeah.
the Rough and Rowdy. So
Yeah.
I whatever. Yeah, I don't know. But no, if I saw Jerry at the Ritzer fight, of course, the race is most important and the charity. So we'll be there a week from Sunday. I'm looking forward to that race. It's a great race. They're great people. Everyone will be above board. I'm sure even Jerry's afraid of his own shadow, so I don't think if he shows up, I'll be surprised. Would be my prediction, but who knows? I don't know. Well, so go ahead. What do you have?
What's the ear hair situation? Can I
It's
come over
okay.
and take a look?
You may not.
No.
I think it's okay.
Well, have you adopted some kind of regiment since Whitney?
I have not. No, I'm throwing that thing you gave me away.
You threw it away?
Yes. What? Did I throw it away, Dave?
You threw it in there, and then I threw it away.
Oh, Dave.
You threw it where?
You threw it in the trash can.
Oh, I didn't mean, no, that wasn't meant to be thrown away.
It's meant to be cherished.
Yes. No, it's fine. It's more here.
Yeah. Well, that thing I got you could take care
it
of
doesn't-
that.
I pulled one. I shouldn't say I pulled one out the other day because when I'm shaving, I'm now, I think I said this, maybe I said this the other day in the show. I'm so blind now. When I shave, I need to wear glasses when I shave. So when I shave, like I have to put these babies on. Like if I could see Dave, I could read that board back there. Fine.
Oh, wow.
Like, fine. Even the card I can almost read. But like up close, nothing. So I put these on, and that's when I see them. I think, oh, there it is right there. And I pulled one off.
You just pluck it out?
Yeah. I don't
You ever
mind.
do that to nose hairs?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I have some nose hairs on
You just rip them out?
Yeah.
And then you sneeze? Do you?
No.
It makes me
Sometimes,
sneeze when I do it.
but
It's a
I like
great-
doing it. But I like doing it.
It's satisfying.
Sad. It's like popping a zit in your head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or what about when you have a sunburn and your skin's peeling? And
I
you
don't
just
think we
slowly
need to
just.
get- What else?
That's the fucking best.
It's the best. What else?
best. Has anyone ever been more full of shit than Mutt's objection to the idea that he would turn his back on Minifans?
Completely fake.
That was
even though
that was fucking absurd.
And his defense, he's like, oh, I talked about it all the time. No, somebody called him, made a show reference. Because he was afraid of me, he would make the show reference back. It wasn't to be endearing. He's terrified. But like the idea that he said he wouldn't accept a job under those, it's just a lie. And I said I don't blame him. He should do that. He has a family to provide for. Of course he should. Years ago, I would have been irate about that, but I'm trying to grow. He won't grow with me.
But nobody should ever, like, you would be one major asshole if you're in the hiring process. You're like, but Mutt, you can't talk about Kirk Minihane. Like, you're a piece
I also
of shit.
don't, at this point, I feel
don't
like,
think
why
so.
would you even do that at this point? Unless it's an intercom station. Who would even care?
Nobody.
well,
I would welcome that audience. Are you fucking crazy? You need people listening to the radio now.
Yeah, yep.
But if you're someone like Greg or Mutt, like say Mutt had another media job and was still coming on KMS.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden, if someone wants to fuck with them and cuts a clip of, you jokingly saying, well, did that woman deserve to get called the C word?
Right.
Things happen on this show that out
Sure.
of context, someone could use to get
I
someone in
understand.
Yeah,
trouble.
but we
So, yeah,
talk
so I
about
get
that. Like we then expand upon that. Or
I know,
the
but
next
Dave,
day,
I'm talking about taking clips out
okay,
of context.
yeah, the next
so they're not
day
gonna
we
give you
would
that.
talk about the fact that the clip was
Yeah, but it
taken
doesn't
out of
matter.
context.
But that doesn't
that
matter.
doesn't
to the
matter.
radio people.
Yeah.
They're crazy. I understand. I understand that. That's why I understand it. I'm like, if Mutt had to do that, he would do it.
Yeah, but I just think like I don't know if the what's his name thing would go as viral. The Curtis thing would go as viral on a show like ours because we would come in the next day and be making fun of how stupid that is.
I don't think
and
it
all.
matters once the ball.
think so?
Once the ball gets rolling downhill, I don't think it matters. I don't think it matters. You might be right.
Yeah.
I don't think it matters. I don't know, but yeah, I could see that. I could see it being an issue. I have no problem with that. My issue is him being like, "Oh, I wouldn't do that." Of course, you would do that.
Yeah.
Of course, he would. He's not a guy. He would go back to EI tomorrow. He says he wouldn't. He'd go back tomorrow. He listens to it all fucking day. Talked to him yesterday. He was listening to it. I'm like, "What the fuck are you doing? What the fuck are you doing?"
Is he a big Keith fan?
Yeah, well, I know he likes Rich Keefe, but yeah, I don't know.
Imagine. I mean, I don't advocate suicide, but
Oh,
imagine
jeez.
being the poor man's Mutt.
Is that what Rich Keefe is? You think?
They fired Mutt and gave Keith Mutt's job. He's the poor man's Mutt.
Well, yes. Yes. I mean, is he any worse than Mutt? I don't know. Mutt's so much better on this show than he is on the radio.
Mutt has been fucking great, and
Yeah,
it's
he's got this rhythm.
it's weird to hear him swear because
What do you mean?
I've never heard him. I've been listening to Mutt for like 10 years now.
Yeah.
and I've never heard him swear. So to hear him swear on here, it's
Yeah,
still
he said
a little.
fucking a lot last
Yeah.
episode.
He's all excited.
Yeah,
he's a fucking tough guy.
And you mean he's a fraudster, so it's. I'm
we got any
scared
new
that's what
information on that or no?
No, he just he texted me yesterday.
Did you buy tickets?
I did.
How many?
I just bought one.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I
I'm
know
not
it's already a scam anyway. I just want to act
At least
like
it's
I'm
cash.
supportive.
It's not your credit information, all that stuff.
Well, I
Because
did Venmo. So,
Oh, you did? Oh, you're fucked. Again, I don't know why people. Somebody was asking me about this yesterday. Was somebody I saw, and they were saying the same thing. Just get rid of the dinner for two thing. Airfare to any major international airport, 2 nights at the hotel. Why do you have to? The dinner thing is such a. Who cares?
What I don't understand is how much are they trying to raise? So they're trying to raise.
Well, sure, you would know. You're in this, like, you know.
I don't know. So what the goal is maybe 20,000. So how many $20 tickets do you need to sell to get 20,000?
I think you figure that out. You're a bright
You're the
guy.
Yeah,
Kirk's the
but
math guy.
that's a
You're
lot
the
of
guy.
people.
You do
Figure
that
that
shit
out.
quick.
I don't know. I would agree. It feels like it's above. And again, Chelmsford's the town. They're, you know, I mean, you were talking a lot of EBD cards, a lot of prostitution, like, you know, including Mutt, by the way, has been, you know, selling his body for sex. I don't know. I'm not sure who's going to do that. But he said the guy who's in charge of the lacrosse thing was not happy.
Really?
Of
course
not.
Yes, not happy.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
So
to,
beginning of
to get publicity over this
shit.
thing. Yeah, that really stinks.
Beginning of the end, baby. This is how relationships end.
Yep.
Beginning of the end.
Yep.
Yeah,
You think this
so-
is going to cause a rift between you and Mutt?
I think
potentially?
maybe. Well, I don't know, but I mean, he was like, I think he, like, put it this way, Mutt knew the minute he brought those tickets out was going to be a big part of the show.
Yes.
He knows me well enough to know. But if that's the case, then
Well,
you got
first of all,
you got to know though. You got to
No,
understand.
Mutt went into it like planning for it to be a big part of the show.
Of course, I'm saying it was a bit.
Yeah, he was ready for that.
Right.
Okay,
so
yeah.
you can't then get pissed off if we make it a thing.
No.
I'm not saying the coach. I'm saying Mutt.
Yes.
Is the guy who's upset the one Mutt said someone who listens to the show was involved? Is it that guy?
Yes, I think so.
Because that's surprising. I could see someone who has no knowledge of the show.
But they all like it until it gets to them.
Yeah.
Who the fuck are you?
I've
You're
been there.
You're crying that Steve
I've been
Robinson.
there.
First of all, it's not a scam. It's just like it's
Yes,
worded
it is.
dumb.
It's a scam.
No,
It's
it's
a
just
scam.
worded dumb.
Well, it's not a scam, but it's there's a cap. There's a $5,000
Buy this
cap.
$20 ticket for potentially a $5,000 reward.
If you won a thing for 2 nights, or you won a thing for 2 nights, who the hell would want to go to Europe anyway? It's 2 nights. I'd rather go to friggin' Pittsburgh and find a nice place around there, or somewhere I haven't been, like wherever. Go to Hilton Head for 2 nights.
Yep.
2 nights.
Yeah, no interest in
I'd
Europe.
go to Europe.
You would? Your first day, you're fucked. You're completely out of it.
Just go to Epcot.
Just
They
fight
got
through
it.
it. I'm
They got it
going
all.
there in a couple weeks, Dave.
They got Europe.
With who?
there.
My girlfriend.
Oh, you're bringing your nieces and nephews or something?
Nope, just me and her.
Oh
Her
yeah.
and I.
You doing all the parks?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Get the
Oh.
park hopper.
Kirk, you want some?
Flopping
Can we do some
around.
Disney
Get
talk?
the fuck out of here. Go wander in traffic and leave me alone. Whose call is this?
Both of ours.
Are you Disney people?
We're Disney people.
Fuck yeah. I bet you get into it, dude. You like that the hat with the goofy
No,
ears and
no,
stuff?
no.
What are you doing? What are you doing this for?
Yeah, we love it.
When you
This
going?
is great, Kirk.
Next Saturday we're leaving.
What about baseball?
I'm just like
them
special
kids.
assistant. To
What the
manager.
fuck? You just bailing on the
Yeah,
team?
yeah, I'm out of there. Going to Disney.
Where are you staying?
We're gonna kind of pop around. We're staying at
Hop around.
Hop around Disney?
Different hotels?
Yeah, different hotels.
What?
Different experiences.
What do you mean?
Staying at Port Orleans for a couple days, and then we're gonna go to Pop Century for the last couple days.
Oh, I don't know that one. The times I've been there, I've stayed at the beach club. Does that sound right?
Yeah, the boardwalk. That's nice.
That's nice. I
Oh, it's
think.
great.
Like, it's not that great. It's a hotel. It's not that great. It's
Yeah,
a bed.
it's pretty special.
Yeah, do you like that old school like
Like
soda?
old school feel,
You like that
you
ice cream
know?
place that
Oh,
they
yeah.
have there?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's good. Yeah, the hot dog and ice cream is $90. It's fantastic. You keep your cup the whole time and refill it?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and then
good.
I got my popcorn
You
bucket.
have your
I
meals and
walk
everything? You have your
around.
meal
Yeah.
plan?
I'm not in the meal
gotta get the
plan.
value.
Yeah, it's
Not in the
Chris.
meal
You're not in
plan.
the meal plan.
Not in the meal
Oh, you gonna be there right when the park opens?
We like to call that rope dropping. So
Yeah.
we'll get there early.
Wow. What are you
Oh
most
my
excited
God.
about?
I would say probably the rides.
Like you should not be allowed to
Probably
coach.
the rides.
Jesus Christ. What a
Probably
personality.
the primary attraction of
You
the
should not be allowed to
facility.
coach kids if you go to Disney by yourself as an adult. Like there are rules. That should be a rule.
I think it's all right.
What's that, Dave?
You're a little over
Dave-
the top with that. I do enjoy Disney, but I don't think I'd just go with my wife. But
Insane.
I mean, I'm not.
would
Where
do it.
else would I go?
Santa's Village.
I don't know.
I'm on a vacation. Like I don't want to sit at the beach.
Do you play golf?
play golf, but
Does she
then
play golf?
she wants to. She wants to get a net in the backyard.
You
and
don't
start-
like that. You don't play golf. You don't play golf by yourself.
You know what we did do? We do play a little bit together. Like on Sundays, we'll go out and play.
Really?
down the halls.
Where?
Yeah. Just random courses.
Oh, like later in the day or something?
Later in
One
the
of
day,
cour-
we'll do
yeah.
like a scramble.
Yeah, that's not bad. That's actually not bad. Do what I would like to do for a trip. Get in a car and like just drive on Route 90 all the way west and then back by yourself.
Yep.
Don't and have days where you don't speak to another human being. That to me is a vacation.
I've done it.
You have? Yeah.
Yeah,
I can
cross-country
believe it.
drive, yeah.
Why don't you just keep going in the fucking ocean and just leave us all alone? Yeah. Jesus. Well, I get it. People like Disney. I understand. And Disney has changed a lot, so it's like you can do
For the
other
worst,
stuff.
right? Like it's always packed now. There is no
Yeah.
off season in Disney anymore. 'Cause you
Well,
have
there's
to
so
make
much
a reservation.
international travel too, I think,
Yeah.
as opposed to when we were younger. When I was younger, it was still sort of Americanized, but now it's crazy.
But there's just no off.
But now they get you on, like you have to pay for the fast passes and stuff,
yeah,
right?
It is
It's
a
worth it.
shameless fucking just
Why is it worth it?
money grab.
Because the lines are like,
That's
3
what I mean.
hours
But
long.
yeah, but they built these lines. Like it's a whole scam.
So you spend $16 to.
That's how they get you. That's how they get you, though. Huh. Well, that's good. That's exciting.
Yeah.
Wow. You had breakfast with the characters?
We might do like the Mickey brunch.
Okay.
something
See,
like that.
Dave, isn't
No,
that?
I'm not doing that. I'm not
okay.
doing that.
Oh, that's a little much.
You've gone over the line now.
Maybe I'll propose there. We'll see.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wow.
No.
Well, now you fucking have to.
What's your favorite ride? What's your favorite ride?
Unfortunately, it's going to be shut down. So I'm
What's
pretty
that?
bummed about the Rock and Roll roller coaster.
The Aerosmith? It used to be Aerosmith.
It's
one,
still
yeah.
Aerosmith. They're talking about maybe changing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Farewell tour about to happen.
I can't. I'm sure. I can't do that ride anymore. I used to be able to. I can't do rides like that anymore.
How do you feel about the Splash Mountain retrofit, changing it to Tiana?
I don't really mind it. I like the old.
Yeah, I don't think he's right wing.
song and
No?
If he was right wing, he'd be upset.
What happened?
about
I
that.
don't know.
They're
They closed Splash Mountain, didn't they?
yeah, they're turning it. It's going to be themed for the Princess and the Frog, who was African American,
And not particularly memorable, successful. Not a huge Disney film.
Not my favorite.
First movie came in and I never saw in the theater.
No,
Oh,
but
really?
I took her to see it. She was
That's
2.
nice.
Yeah.
it
Yeah.
had like a racist undertone. I think some of the music that they
Yeah, the
played.
old school
Oh, is that
Splash
right?
Mountain stuff. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
so
from
you're-
a property of Disney that if you look back at, there's some shit.
Remember the mini
that's-
golf tournament, Dave, in the middle of it that like tore through Asia, where it was like the. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
In Arizona?
Yes.
Where like the racist music was playing. Jesus, that was weird. Anyway, speaking of golf, I have a couple. Soon I will have a couple of golf barstool related announcements coming up Dave, in the next few weeks. Betterhelp is here. The show is brought to you by Betterhelp. Getting to know yourself can be a lifelong process, especially because we're always growing and changing. Therapy is all about deepening your self-awareness. Do you do therapy, Andy, man?
I do therapy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's that going?
Good.
Really?
Yes.
How bored is your therapist at this point?
Actually, I
Your
think
therapist must dread this experience.
she likes me, but I think it was the first or second session, she did tell me I was depressing.
Really?
Yes, I'm not even joking. She said
Yeah.
you are very depressing.
What was your issue?
I mean, you know,
What's your parent issue?
how much time you got, Kirk?
Not much. What's your parent issue?
What's my parent
Are your
issue?
parents both still alive?
Parents are both still alive.
That's good. Are they
Yep.
in your area?
I was kind of hoping they'd die before today, just so we could have that
Sure.
that connection.
Okay.
Because I'm jealous of the orphan club.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, they're around. My dad's 82 or 83.
How old are you?
37.
Oh, wow. So he's older when he had you.
Yeah, that's why, dude. If you're gonna get married and have kids, do it now.
Why?
Don't wait. You're 32, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. If that's what you want to do, my advice would be
How old is your girlfriend?
do it sooner.
30.
Okay, so about
yeah.
the same.
Get going. Especially
Okay.
if you want to have 2 or 3 kids. You don't have.
You just
Yeah,
have two. Just have two.
But yeah, therapy.
You're done with 2, right, Dave? We're done, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Or is there something you're not telling me?
No, I just have thought about it a little bit.
Always change that
I
a
know.
little bit.
Yeah, I've been thinking about
You're
it. My
fired.
wife has
I don't know if this is legal or not. I'm going to
Yeah.
fire you if
Yeah,
you have
You
another
can't.
kid.
You can't. I used to think if Robinson got if his wife had gotten pregnant, I thought he'd leave the show.
You mean Steve?
Steve Robinson.
Why are you
Yeah.
calling him Robinson?
I don't know why I did that.
I've never heard him before.
Astro.
Yes. Oh, anyway. So we'll talk about BetterHelp in a second. So what's your relationship with your parents? Oh, God. We'll take a call quick. This is during a BetterHelp read, so I'm sure this will be good. Hello.
Hey, it's Frankie. No, I heard somebody coming to the Whimsical World at Disney World. You guys want to hear about a great ride in the park? You should try the Kathy Colonnade Express.
What's that?
It's been ridden over 1 million times, Turkey Boy, in the magical park. It's always dry, very, very rarely wet. The seats are very rarely wet. It's got 2 great hills, and a long drop into a dark, scary canyon that's been explored by many, many men in the wonderful world of Disney World.
Thank you, Mickey. Wow. Well, that's. I mean, I would go for that.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting, Dave.
Wow, sounds good.
Mickey Mouse. Wow.
I haven't tried that one yet.
BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10 today. 10% off. Get moving. Online therapy. If you don't like your first therapist, that's perfectly understandable. You can match up with a new one right away. No additional charge. Very difficult traditional therapy to find somebody, especially now, harder than ever. So where BetterHelp comes in. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10, BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. How old's your mom?
She's 10 years younger than my dad.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay. You have brothers and sisters?
Yep.
They must be mortified at your existence.
No, they like me.
Really?
Yeah, people like me, Kirk.
I've never.
I know,
never
it's
had
it's
experience
baffling.
Ever. Huh. Okay. What else, Dave?
Well, do you want to do his game? You want to get the game over with or no?
Well, go ahead. You have a couple other thoughts first, I'm sure. You have a bunch of thoughts. Go ahead.
I've got a
Lay them
lot.
all out. Go ahead.
Actually, you mentioned taking Kate to see whatever that movie was.
Prince of the Frog, I mentioned 30 seconds
There you
ago.
go.
Yeah.
One of my questions is, of all the shit that you only saw, like TV shows or movies, you only saw it because you have kids, what's the best one? Like, what's one that you actually really like, but you never would have taken it in on your own?
12 Years a Slave, I'd say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Kate loved it.
What?
Yeah.
What was her favorite part?
I'm not going to lie to you. I liked Frozen.
Yeah.
And I loved, Inside Out.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, I cried Inside Out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
good one.
Never saw it.
You're a Disney guy.
Didn't see that one.
Okay.
I never saw Frozen either.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I guess
you're not going to see Frozen.
Yeah, you got to
that's
see
a little
Frozen
weird.
with your kids. Did
Yeah,
you like
that's true.
Frozen 2?
No.
Oh, see,
Frozen 2 was a
preferred
money
it.
grab.
I
That was a
preferred
money
it.
grab.
No, I thought it was dark.
No. I'm an Olaf guy. Frozen 2,
Yeah,
was
they
all right.
do kill Olaf. They bring him back, but they make
I know. I didn't
they
like
make you watch him die.
Yeah,
Sorry,
I didn't like
yeah.
that. That upset me.
Yeah.
I know. Inside Out is really good. Really good to see a polar do something.
Now, how do you listen to this show? Like, I feel like you should just be listening to like Disney.
I'm sure he does. I bet you have
episodes or
7
something.
Disney
I don't
podcasts.
even know.
Oh yeah.
I have buddies. I have a
Disney
good friend of mine who is one of these Disneyologists who is like, hey, like, no, just so you know, like May 22nd this year is like not bad. Like you can get like it's not gonna be that crowded that day. Like
Well,
go in,
school
you go in the
vacations
morning.
are over, so
Right, yeah, you go in the morning. If you go there that day, but they're having a convention there, so by like 2:00 it's gonna be. I'm like, holy shit! Everyone's just gonna be miserable. Like everyone's excited for Disney. I totally get it. Last time I went was in 2017. But at the end of the day, especially when you have kids, you'll find everyone is a war zone. Kids are crying. It looks like a bomb went off in the place. People are running around, angry, scream. Parents are like, "Fuck you!" They're yelling at each other. Then you go and you just collapse in your bed. It's like running a marathon every day.
yeah, but they're asleep. You see them sleeping in all the strollers and then the fireworks, and I don't know.
Sounds great. What a pitch.
Great pitch, please.
Well, that's why I don't go with kids.
Yeah, no, yeah. Once you have kids, fuck it. Don't go to Disney. That's my advice. Take them. Yeah, go. What else?
Oh, let me see.
List them all out. I mean, it's
Well, I don't know if
unbelievable,
we'll
Dave.
get to them all, so I want to kind of try to
Yeah,
prioritize
I mean,
them.
that was one of your priorities, the fucking Disney movie.
No, it just happened to be at the top of the list.
Okay.
You're so critical of everything, and this is what you're bringing.
Whoa.
Couple softballs.
He's become a pussy.
Yes,
honestly.
I'm not critical now. I'm not critical now.
Steve slapped the life out of him.
Yeah.
Where
that
did you
was-
go when you were in like your abyss after that? You were gone for a while, right?
I mean, that's when I started therapy.
yeah. Weren't you gone for like a year or no?
Really, yes.
And then you just reemerged?
Yes.
I mean, Steve like just neutered you that night.
Yeah.
That was like late, Dave. You probably you weren't around.
It was late at night. I had taken a gummy. I was
Yeah.
out of it, and
And
I
you
just
just
was
got-
like, and what it was something like MHB. I don't even remember exactly what.
I have obviously have no idea.
But no, I was a dick, so I couldn't blame Steve for being mad at
That's
me.
what I always say. These people who are like assholes on the show to us, like, of course we're going to be assholes to you.
Yeah.
You hate us. Like, what are we supposed to do? Be like, oh, I'm actually pretty good with those people now. Like, say whatever you want, but like, we're also going to take shots at you.
But why does it send you down an abyss? Like, why did
Yeah,
you?
what is it
then
about this show that
vanish
makes
and then
people-
need then therapy?
What
Like,
is
I
it
don't
about this show
understand.
that makes people lose their mind and hate it? Like, why are there so many? Why?
Well, I would say I don't think I needed therapy because of the show, but some of the stuff with the show made me help me realize like, yeah, I probably could. Because there was like one time I called in and you were obviously mad at me. I don't remember what it was about, but you were like, "Why are you so angry about this?" And I was like, "That's actually like, yeah, why am I getting so wrapped up?"
That's
in
my
this?
point. Why
Yeah.
I've never really understood. I get the show's different than other shows. We've done this a million times. I don't get why there are so many people who are online professionally as people who hate the show. I know most of them are fucking around, but I don't really understand. I just actually don't. I'm not against it. It's fine with me. I just don't understand.
I don't think you can classify it as fucking around.
Some
If
people
you-
are just fucking around.
No, but you can't call it fucking around if they spend 90 minutes of their day 3 times a week, like listening
I
to a
don't know.
program, then to criticize.
Oh, I don't.
the
But,
fucking
but it's
right?
okay though. It doesn't. It's
No, but there's
fine.
something behind it. It's fine that it's happening, but there's something.
But I also
bigger
think some of
behind
those
it.
people are doing it just to trigger the people who like the show. Like they're just like some of those people are just being
They're
trolls.
just trolling.
Yeah, that's okay. It doesn't.
I just think it's a lot of time to dedicate to then go to that level to troll.
It's just weird.
others.
That's all. It's
Yeah.
fine. I don't know. You did it.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yeah.
what was going on in your life that you had to do this? You took it out on me.
I don't know. Maybe it was COVID.
Poor
or-
Steve.
Yeah, poor Steve. I know.
Do you hate Steve still or no?
No.
Did you meet him in Maine or?
No, I didn't meet him. I don't hate him, but I don't think we like. I
Were
don't
you
think,
hiding in Saco in your car or something?
Well, that was because of COVID.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because my family was very like on lockdown.
Yeah, 'cause
And I wanted to go to the show, and it was outdoors. And the compromise I made with my family was, look, I'll go, I'll stay in the car. And they were like, okay. In that case, everyone was comfortable with the risk, which in retrospect seems crazy because
Yes.
I think we were all being a little too careful.
I think so.
But we were swept up in it.
Well, we're gonna be back there in maybe late fall. We'll see. Who knows?
I'll be
Who's
there.
to say?
I'll be there.
Well, we'll see. What else? Go ahead. Ask some good questions, please.
Oh,
Jesus
well,
Christ.
don't put. No one. I can't promise good. What do you tell your kids about God? That's a question I have for
Jesus
you.
Christ. Can I just play some bad radio?
No, not yet. We're not there yet. No, we're gonna torture these people.
Kirk's intrigued because you.
My kids don't believe in God.
They don't.
No,
Okay.
Did they do CCD? And
they did. Yeah, but not anymore. Yeah.
Is that an issue?
No.
No.
No. I mean, it's not like combative. No, they just don't believe in God.
what if one of them said, "I want to go to church"?
Say
Would you find
fantastic.
somebody to take them.
Yeah, somebody in the house could take it. It wouldn't be me. But yeah, I would say fantastic. I have no, it's just not like an I don't spew anti-religion at all. Like just whatever. But they are, I think Kate is at an age now where she's like, yeah, I just don't, it's not adding up to me. She might change her mind.
Okay.
It can happen. But if they said to me, Dad, you believe in God? I'd say no. I'd say, but that, like if you feel something, like go for it.
What about
I'm not anti-religion. I just think it's not, I don't think God is real.
Florida Drip's wife's gonna send you another letter now.
Jesus Christ.
that was something?
Talk about a cunt.
Oh no.
No, I'm kidding, of course.
What do you tell them about heaven though? Like, do they like?
No, I
so
told them
their grandparents. Do they think their grandparents are in heaven?
Well, they don't believe in God, Andy. What do you? How,
that's
how,
what-
do you how do you think it works?
I mean, maybe it's not heaven.
No,
in
they're
the
dirt.
traditional sense, but
My
it could
parents
be-
are worm food. Like they're dead. This is what happens. It ends. You get one run, then it's over.
Fuck that. I know. You're right. But
What you're battling with this?
it's terrifying. I don't
No,
like
it's.
that.
I fear death not a bit.
Oh my god. I don't.
There's
want
nothing you can do about it.
No,
Nothing.
No.
You can't. I mean, you can delay it. You're doing your best, obviously, to stay in top physical condition. So you just do the best you can. That's all. Dave knows this.
Yeah, definitely.
He's like, talk about it tonight when he hugs his sister.
My lungs are deformed. Any day, any moment I could go.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, because
Will you kiss your sister on the cheek or no?
No,
Okay.
Definitely
Just a hug.
Not on the cheek.
the hug is like going overboard in my family. So yeah,
2 arms?
yeah it's like the quick.
Yeah, you got to do that. Yeah.
Ass out.
Do it like the guy hug. Give her the
You're afraid of death.
slap on the back.
You're afraid of death.
Oh yeah.
Is this
Absolutely.
therapist talk or is this?
Absolutely.
It's going to happen. What else? Give me a couple more, and then we'll play bad radio.
It's just because I don't necessarily believe in God or heaven, but as soon as one of my kids got old enough to understand that a relative had died, I felt compelled.
Sure.
Like I had to tell her they're in heaven. And I was like, oh, I wonder if Kirk's had to do that with his kids.
That's all right. I
You don't have
mean,
to say
I just
that.
felt
You
like
don't have
there's
to-
no way I can tell this kid what I really believe,
You don't have
which
to
is
say
that
they're in
they're just in blackness and it's nothingness.
Why can't you say they're watching over us?
Wait, from where? From a
did you
CCTV
email Erica
camera?
once to try and get Steve fired? Is that what it was?
No, I did not do that.
Have I heard that accusation before?
I'm sure that's been levied, but I think around the time I dropped out,
Oh,
because
is
I
that what it
think
was?
you threatened like to dox me and Phil.
I don't know who Phil is.
Phil was one of the like John and Scranton guys.
Oh, I know.
one of
I
that
don't
crew.
remember him. Yeah.
And I remember there were fans that had contacted Erica, but that was at the point where I was
Okay.
like, I need to just fucking not.
Because we have all the information, obviously. I mean,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Dave, docs Andy, man. Would you please?
Yeah, go ahead.
Please now, so we can get fired before the show's over.
He did basically in his picture on Twitter today already.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Why is there identifying
I'm
information?
pretty
in
sure
there?
there was your address in a letter underneath one.
Oh,
of the
you gotta be
pictures.
fucking
Really?
Sorry for pointing that out.
kidding.
Well, I think you're helping him out.
You're helping me out, Dave. Shit.
Let me retweet it quickly before he gets to it.
My fucking wife's foot was in the
This
photo
tweet
too. I
was
thought that was the
deleted.
worst
Jesus
thing.
Christ.
Oh my god. Oh shit. Is there really? Well,
Is there actually Dave or no?
I thought so if you zoomed in on it, but you have to zoom in on it to look. It's not as
it
obvious.
is. It is on the thing where we throw all the mail. There's definitely a good chance of that.
Oh, there it is. Yeah.
Fuck me.
Jesus.
Oh well.
I don't see it.
Well, you guys can send me stuff.
What else?
Let me see. Do you? So when you listen to other podcasts, do you
That is your
think?
foot. Jesus Christ. That's
Yeah.
gross.
Sorry, Kirk.
Yeah.
I didn't realize. Nobody
ahead.
tell her that, okay?
Yeah.
Please. That was her. She wants to be left alone.
I mean, you just wanted to show the bananas, so why didn't you crop everything but the bananas?
And
I was
why,
in a rush, Dave.
why anyway?
I didn't-
What's the point of the tweet anyway?
I just thought it was funny that I packed a giant bottle of Listerine and a couple bananas.
Anyway, go ahead.
I didn't want my breath to be bad for you, Kirk.
Thank you.
Or for
Go
you, Beef. Let me see.
How's this going with Dave so far?
Fantastic.
I think it's good.
Go ahead.
I'm having fun. Kirk, all right. When you grew a beard, you said you.
1 second. We have a call. Hello.
It's the Dice Man. I heard you were disrespecting the Holy Father.
I was just. Oh, sure. I could see how this might trigger you, Dice Man. Go ahead.
Yeah, well, how does Moses make his coffee?
How does Moses make his coffee?
He brews it. What do you call a sleepwalking nun?
What do you call a sleepwalking nun?
A Roman Catholic. Oh, see you tomorrow.
You know why there's not a pregnant Barbie doll, Dave?
Why is that?
Because Ken came in another box. There you go.
That's a good one.
Thank you.
You gonna go see that movie?
Yeah.
What is the premise? Like, I don't understand.
I think it's supposed to. It's like meta. I don't know. I'm not a big Greta Gerwig fan.
We took the kids to the Mario movie this weekend, and there was a trailer for Barbie.
Yep.
And there was an extended sequence where the joke is the Kens. There's all different Ken dolls, and they're,
Right, I
they're
saw
talking about
this.
having a beach off.
Right. I saw that.
And so it's like beating off, and it was a long bit. And I was like, this is before Mario? Like, I
think
felt
it's supposed to be purposely.
I felt like Jerry. I was like,
purposely bad. I think, but that's not going to work for me. I don't know.
like the ironic. It's so bad, it's good. I hate that about millennials, my generation.
Podcast. What? You're asking me about listening to podcasts? On your list.
So I listen to a
looks
few other.
disgusted right now.
I listen to a few other podcasts.
What do you listen to?
I listen to sometimes Kevin Smith's podcast,
Okay, I don't like. He's too on for me.
sometimes Conan O'Brien, depending on the
thank
guest.
you. No, thank you.
Dana Carvey had,
Here's one with David Spade. Another one with his kid, right?
I think it was called Stupendous or
I haven't
Fabulous or
listened to it,
something.
yeah.
That was good.
Okay.
But I've noticed in these other ones, there's an underlying tension between them and the audience, like people in the chat, people
They
trolling
take
on
this
Twitter.
very seriously.
But they don't. I can tell they want to do what
Right.
you do.
I've heard this before. Yeah.
And I've wondered if you think 10 years from now in podcasting, will your type of intimate but combative relationship with the audience be more
Definitely
commonplace?
not. No, people are pussies by nature.
No, it's
Yeah.
gonna get way worse. It's gonna like alienate the audience. I would think.
You think so?
Like they're not even gonna be talking to a consumer of the programs whatsoever.
Oh, you don't think so?
Oh, that's too bad.
What do you mean?
Like they're just gonna broadcast their show as
just
if an
like,
audience
oh,
wasn't there,
yeah,
which is
yeah.
basically kind of like what radio does.
That's what radio
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
In some ways, but I've seen like Mutt was telling me Greg Hill gets super sensitive about the
He was talking about ratings again, but it
Twitch
was,
feed.
Yeah.
What was he saying?
I pulled it up before. I didn't even get to preview it, but he was something bragging about ratings bonus.
Ratings?
Again. Yeah, I pulled
Rating
it up.
or
if you wanna
revenue
try-
bonus?
I have it if you want to try.
Sure,
I don't
well, let
know.
me
Yeah.
hear it.
Wait a second.
You got a ratings bonus?
Curtis, is this show getting a ratings bonus?
Yeah, hit today. My
Oh,
Atlanta.
it's coming into your check today?
Yep. Bang.
Already hit, actually.
Oh, it already hit?
Yep.
Oh.
Hey, don't talk about your money.
Wait a second. I don't understand
What's,
that.
is he doing the voice of like the
who's he
person
doing?
like online making fun of him or
Yeah, I
something?
think it's a dork voice. Yes, yeah.
I don't know. Where'd they finish? I don't even know.
Weren't they like eighth or
Fourth?
something?
No, they were higher than the other ones.
At highest had to be fifth for morning.
Yeah, maybe it's a fifth place bonus.
By the way, did you see that video of Fred Toucher talking? It was on Instagram, whatever. He clearly is like trying to. His voice is like very soft, and he's just trying to instill confidence or something that he will come back.
Is he upset with 98.5? I don't even know.
He kind of seems like it, but he's always like that.
Yeah.
He's
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
I mean, there's
That's your guy, Mayo,
real
so
tension
I know
between
you're
him and Rich.
Boy, nothing gets past you, Andy. I'll say that.
I stand.
The fight they had in the air was a giveaway.
When you gonna get Fred in here?
Oh Jesus! Tony Finau, by the way, tied for the lead, Dave.
Oh really?
Yeah. I'm like, today, yeah. So yesterday was a great early start, but a good day for the golf. I don't know if you saw this or not. We're basically hitting everything yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
So I said to Riggsy and I were texting yesterday during the day. I said, "Great day one." He's like, "Oh, did you win any bets yesterday?" He's being like an asshole.
He's just been in a mood. I mean,
Yeah, what the fuck is wrong with him?
Obviously, you were just playing around
I'm trying
at
to
the
be
beginning of the
I'm trying to be a
podcast.
teammate here. We're trying to win together. When he wins, we both win.
Yeah, he was getting so angry during that podcast.
He was texting me yesterday during the first round. I was actually playing tennis yesterday with an old high school buddy of mine. And Riggsy's texting me like updates. I'm like, this is great. So I'm like, oh, we're in this together. And then he gives me this attitude.
Yeah, yep.
I don't know.
What do you think the future of Riggs is in like foreplay and
Endless, incredible. President of the United States, leader of the world,
Not with those eyes.
captain of Disney.
Well, I'm just thinking
The
of
whole thing.
Barstool and like the development of like as Portnoy's stepping away, Big Cat's going to Chicago, Foreplay has their own brand, but I think of like a career, the rest of his life, next 30 years, is it just going to be talking golf?
Yes.
Or is that?
What do you think he's gonna be like a live in a submarine or
No,
something?
I don't know. Like, is he gonna? He probably doesn't own the brand, so at some point, it's
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know that. So I don't know. I don't think he would ever go independent. I don't think
He will never in his life not have an opportunity within the golf industry. That is a fact.
Yeah, he's in now.
Probably.
Yeah,
he's
yeah,
in now.
he's-
He
yeah,
loves
he's
it. He's a great move. I mean, it's the thing's a
Like
monster.
if he decided to leave, TaylorMade would be stupid not to hire him or
Of
something
course,
like
it's-
even
it's-
just in the
well, it's
marketing
like
department. for
Yeah,
God's
it's
sake.
like you can move this over. Yeah, I would agree with that.
That video they did was fantastic with Scheffler and Tommy Fleetwood.
Again, I find
No,
it
but
to
they're
be-
doing-
I'm
they're diversifying.
I'm old school.
I know, but they're diversifying.
I know. I
in
understand
smart
why.
ways.
Yes, I understand. But I'm old school. You know, I like fairways and greens. But that's me.
Though you tried to throw me under the bus the other day, but that
Who
was
did?
you.
When?
The PGA Championship.
Said on the show.
Yeah, I was being sarcastic.
He didn't like
Who
that.
on planet Earth,
He didn't like that.
to his point, would turn down that type of partnership? It's the dumbest thing in the world.
I might turn it down.
Whatever.
Would that surprise you?
And I did a horrible job explaining the technology side of it, but whatever.
Shocking.
Surprisingly. All right, you got one more. Go ahead.
I have. You're saying you're giving me one more?
Well, go ahead. Pick your best one. Let me see if it's worth another one.
Oh
after that.
Jesus. Beav.
The people hate Mayo, huh?
Oh, can't even imagine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If I only get one more. All right. I called in as Kevin once. Kevin, I have a question for Kirk guy, and I
okay.
asked, didn't you say once you had an idea for a podcast called was it the Fabulists?
Fabulous.
Fabulous.
Yeah, I pitched it to EI originally.
I think you need to do that before you retire.
Okay, let me get on. Dave, let's get moving on that, okay? We have nothing else going on.
What was the
No,
premise
but I
behind
just
that?
mean
The premise is like you do an episode on like Kevin Cullen, an
Yeah.
episode on Stephen Glass, an
Yes.
episode on Jason Blair,
Oh,
an
right, yeah.
episode on
fucking pelts on belts, man. Get them. Like
What?
pelts on belts.
Belts on belts. Yep.
Now I'm not going to do it. But yes, I pitched that at this is before we did Curse and I did the Cullen thing. I pitched that to Tim Murphy, the late Tim Murphy.
Yep.
And we were going to do it. We were going to do like 6 episodes, like 40 minutes on each guy. And then
Yeah.
the big thing was going to be we were going to try and find one.
Oh yes, that's what I picture is you guys finding current people,
Yeah, and
and
mixing it
fucking
with
exposing
historical-
them for
yeah.
the frauds that they are. Because there needs to be more.
That's a lot of work. Like,
I know,
okay,
but-
find me one.
But you've talked about
Get to work. Go ahead, find
you've
me one,
talked
I'll do a
about
podcast.
If you retire from KMS, but you keep doing shows, I just hope at some point. I think you are so well suited for that, and there's no one else who's going to do it.
That's true.
I think I would love to see you go after that someday.
I think you would
And
give
fucking
like,
watchdog.
You would give your left nut to have a story like that every fucking day on
No,
this
no.
on this show
What are you
alone.
talking about, Dave? We'll start tomorrow. We'll do 6. We'll do once a week starting next Wednesday. We'll find one. We'll do it every week. 50 minutes. How's that sound?
That MSNBC story last week that I brought up was like the first time I've seen something like that in a while about plagiarism.
Well, you
and stuff
need
like that.
you need to.
Read everything in America.
Well, you just also you have to have like I had with Cullen like years. I had filed it like 3 years before. Like
Yeah.
this is bullshit. There was somebody the other day I was reading. I was like, this didn't happen.
Yep.
But I was not particularly interested in the person. I forget.
And you don't want it to be gimmicky. You want it to be natural. So you don't want to like set up Ron Borges to fuck up.
No.
It needs
No,
to be
that was fun,
authentic.
though, but
yeah,
yeah.
it's fun, but
Right.
it needs to be
Yep.
authentic.
You're
But you-
exposing them, and you're exposing the system they're in that doesn't hold their feet to
So
the fire.
Borges, to be fair, wasn't making something up.
He just got duped.
He got duped.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I think he stole somebody's notes the other time he got suspended.
Yep.
I think it was like a different beat writer. He took their notes for a Sunday column, like verbatim. I feel like that happened. There was a weird one years ago. This is when I first started on EEI. Years ago, this guy's an asshole. Oh my God, what's his name? He's a Comcast, big fatso, a hockey writer, total dick. Like one of the
Haggerty.
biggest. Yeah.
Yeah.
He wrote a very weird story one night in Montreal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember this?
It was like he
Little
was on
girls
Valium
or
or
something?
something.
Yeah. Do you remember? He was like, and then he's like, Dan Roach and Mike Giardi were skating around. Somebody will find it. Remember that?
Yeah, yeah.
We did a whole show on it the next day because we don't want to talk about hockey.
Yeah.
But it was during the playoff series, but something like that. But he was another one. He just made shit up.
And it made it to print,
Well, yeah, not
which
in
just
print,
tells
but
you
on,
who's,
on like
but it got published.
Yeah,
It's
it was there till like
who's-
10 the next morning.
Who's watching?
Nobody.
This
I used to
Nobody.
write it all for EI.com. Nobody. We put them up ourselves. All right, there you go. Any more of those, Dave, you want to hear or no?
I think we should be all set with that.
You have a game.
I have an activity.
You have an activity.
It's not a game.
Is it worth the music or no?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead, Dave. Well, go ahead.
There you go.
If you want it.
I have several ideas for games. One of them's called "Can Dave Pick Me Up?"
What do you mean?
You think Dave could pick me, get both my feet off the ground? Okay, here's the better game.
Do I have to? I don't really want to. Do I?
No,
all right.
I made you do some things. Wouldn't you rather eat that doll's asshole again?
all right.
I would go
Dave.
to town on it.
Dave, pick a number 1 through 5.
4.
Okay. Now pick one from this list. KFC, Big Cat, Whitney, Riggs. Pick Big Cat.
Whitney.
Okay. So Kirk, you have to go in your text message history with Whitney. Mm-hmm. His messages, don't count yours, just his. Go 4 back and read us the 4th last message from Whitney.
Not a bad
From
idea.
Whitney?
Yes.
4 back from Ryan? Just the text he sent me. Quote, I can handle it, end quote, which is a text shitting on something Cullinane said during this.
Oh, okay. Okay. See, this is what I'm trying. I want to get some.
Yeah.
I want to get some Barstool people shitting on other people.
What was it? I can handle it.
Yeah, it's one of these things. I'm probably sure you said it during a show or something. Yeah.
I'm sure you did handle whatever it was. I'm sure it got handled.
It was during the
handled
Jerry
fuck.
thing. He dumped on Jerry. I was like, it was just about Katie. He's like, hope she's doing well. Very nice. And I was like, oh, she's doing fine. I was like, as a dad, you lose. And I said, just kids in golf. That's all that matters. And he said, shitting on Cullinane. And I said, oh, that's what it was. He's quoting me. Because I had the context.
Oh, you said
I
can
jumped
handle
at
it.
this
Yes.
because I was like, Dave, I need to talk for a while. And Dave's like, that doesn't make any sense. Gay people are gonna adopt kids. I was like, Dave, I can handle it.
My bad.
So there you go.
Okay. Paul, you want to do a round? You want to pick a number?
No, I'm all
1 through 5. All right, I'll do it.
Good.
Give me-
Okay.
Yeah, Kirk, you pick a number.
2.
And then
Big Cat.
Okay.
Oh, you have to go 4 back from Big Cat?
Unfortunately, I don't have text with Big Cat. Otherwise, I'd do it.
Okay. 4 back from Dan.
2 back because you picked number 2.
Oh, I cannot actually read this.
Come on.
Because it will affect announcements made later today involving the company. I can't
Can you
do
tell
it.
us off air?
Want me to do mine? I can do one.
Yeah.
From Dan?
From Dan. Yeah.
Go ahead.
Shit, I'm sorry. Is there another show this week?
I know. It was the first time ever he didn't answer the phone. He said, "Yeah, I felt bad that he felt bad."
I thought if we played this game with Dave and his Twitter DMs, we might catch some shit with him.
No.
Like if Dave has to read the
Cupcake
last
DMs?
Cupcake. I've got Cupcake on there. I've got Kelleher on there.
Yeah. Have do you talk to Ashley though?
No.
Never.
Never.
No.
No.
It's more of a
Do you
physical.
think about her at all?
Do I consume some of her content?
Is she available like on OnlyFans?
She's not. No.
That's a mistake, isn't it?
No. Instagram only.
She should be like doing things where she's like lifting guys and like wrestling guys on OnlyFans. You'd subscribe to that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would.
Like really little guys.
Yeah,
Like Dave's
Jack.
dad? Yeah.
I'd watch that.
Punch him in his fucking face.
Yeah, I can see that. I guess that's a good activity.
Yeah.
So who was talking shit? Who hates Clemmer? Who's the bigwig? Because I was hoping it'd be like the last thing Dan texted you was saying he hates
Well, you
Clemmer.
said 2 up. You picked the wrong number.
Who's KFC?
Who's KFC?
Give us a KFC text. Okay. Give us the third last one
We
from
don't
KFC.
text that much. Well, every once in a while.
I was gonna put Jeff D. Lowe on here, but I'm sure it's just boring. Whatever he's texting.
The greatest. My best friend of the company.
Oh, yeah.
Jeff will be a Ringer employee someday.
Don't say that.
Bet
Don't-
on it.
don't be like
Bet
that.
What's your
on it.
thing with him? That
Bet on it.
Dunkin' Donuts thing?
Oh, I mean, guys,
I don't know. He's a great guy. He's a great guy. Dave, you like
he
Jeff.
does seem like a
Love
very
Jeff.
nice guy.
Great guy.
He and, well, I don't know if he's well, he's up there. So who'd you say, Kevin?
Yeah.
I haven't texted with Kevin in a while.
Just
Look
give
at
us a
this.
taste of some Barstool people talking shit about other Barstool people. Maybe don't even tell us who's saying it.
Okay.
But just give us what they said and who it was about, and we'll be tantalized by guessing who it was.
Let me see.
Beav, you glad we got paired up today?
Yeah, this is a blast.
This is my text thread with Sam Kennedy. He never responds to my negative text to him.
How about a little bit of those?
I have a Red Sox thought.
Go ahead.
I don't understand why Alex Cora got such a pass that they fired him for cheating and then
Go play in the woods, would you? What am I supposed to? What do you mean? They love him.
But if any other profession you cheated and then
It is weird he
they
came
fired
back.
him for
It
cheating.
is
and
weird
then
he
it's
came
like,
back.
oh, okay, you know,
And they haven't done anything since, right? They stink, right?
They're not very good, and
That is strange.
617-779-7937.
What was? Oh, that was Lou. Why'd you play that, Dave?
He's sports talk.
Oh, I
WEI
get it.
sports
Okay,
talk.
I get it. Good one.
Well, Kevin and I lately has been about a dozen, which is strange.
About the dozen?
Yeah,
Really?
he's very, very into it. We both are. Nothing crazy. I would say there's a common between me and Jeff and Kevin and others. There's a common person at Barstool who's not on air that we all have a mutual distaste for. I would say.
Oh,
Yeah.
they're not on air at all.
No,
Okay.
I don't think
Okay.
so. Dave could probably figure it out.
live event Lisa.
No, it's not a bad guess though. It's actually not a bad guess.
I thought you guys were cool
Hi?
with her.
Huh?
High up?
No.
Like as high as you can possibly get.
No.
Okay.
No.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah. There you go. All right. What else?
You
Anything
could
else?
you couldn't see Jeff going to the Ringer someday? I think he's cut from the Ringer cloth. And I'm not even saying, I know I'm saying it to be insulting, but it also like I legitimately could see him.
I think the movie show could like fit. Like it's not like combative. That's what you mean. But I mean, there are other shows that Barstool could easily be on the Ringer too.
Yeah.
I could see him more for like a entertainment brand, I guess I could say. Like working for E! News and being like their social guy. Like he's the one doing all
That's
the
what he
videos
did
on
for
social
Good Morning
media.
America, right?
I don't know how much he did.
I thought that's what he did. No, am I
I thought
wrong?
he was a producer. I don't know.
Oh, I'm sure he did. I think he did something
Maybe,
social.
yeah. I could just see him doing stuff like that for sure.
What's your issue with him? You said he stole a donut?
No, he claimed when he went back home to Connecticut, he posted something like, Dunkin' Donuts just hits different. First of all, that's a douchey phrase.
What's wrong with that?
I just hate. I
Oh,
think
the
it's a
phrase,
douchey
that's
phrase.
different.
Yeah.
Okay. But what if he likes
Or
Dunkin'
it
Donuts?
slaps, like,
What if he thinks Dunkin' Donuts is better than?
But he.
What did you just say earlier? What was the phrase you had about the fabulous? Slam him and bam him, whatever the fuck was it?
Pelts on belts.
That's not douchey.
No.
Okay, go ahead. So Jeff
knowingly
Jeff
douchey.
likes Dunkin' Donuts.
Jeff claimed that Dunkin' Donuts hits different in Connecticut because they still bake them themselves.
That's
and
true.
That it's family-owned chains.
That's a fact.
There's
Absolutely
no
true.
fucking
Dave, true,
way
right?
that's true.
That sounds true to me.
That sounds
No.
that works out
Nope.
for me.
Nope.
Yeah.
No. You're just trying to go.
Did you ever
there.
work at Dunkin' Donuts?
No, but I
I
go to
did.
Dunkin' Donuts.
I did.
They were baking them back then.
Yes, they were.
They're not
in
now.
Connecticut.
Man. They're not now. They're not now.
It was just a centralized location. They just ship them out.
Yeah.
Oh, is
Yep.
that true?
That's what I. Yeah.
I haven't had a donut in some time, so I don't know that.
I thought it was Jeff being Mr. Like, hey, I moved to the big city and now I'm back in the sticks and everything's quaint and
What do you dislike him
there's
for?
3 generations of a family working at the Dunkin' Donuts.
I think you could bring this
still
up with your
making the
therapist.
dough and
What do you have this issue with Jeff, who's like a nice guy?
he's a nice guy.
We were just saying earlier, people
I
go out
think
to these
he-
shows for no reason. Jeff's a nice guy.
I think he lied about the donuts. That's all.
lied.
Yeah,
I
but why
think
do you have to get so aggressive and like you don't
Did he block
end
you
the
or no?
discussion?
Did he block you on Twitter?
No, actually, no.
So he's a good sport.
I didn't hammer him too. I think I've delicately sprinkled that in here and there. I don't think I was too much of
So
a
you're
pain
doing
in
it
the
more
ass.
for your enjoyment now
Yeah.
than
Oh,
giving
absolutely.
him shit for it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's your least favorite? You guys' least favorite person who's part of the show in some form or fashion?
Featherson.
He's not on the show ever.
Oh, I thought you meant like in the world.
No, on the show.
Least
Jesus
favorite.
Christ.
I mean, there's been some people whose names I don't even recall just because they weren't terrible, but they weren't memorable.
A big part of the show.
There's
Like,
4 people, Mayo.
I mean, just anybody. Julie,
It should be
Mike,
me, dumb.
Dave, me, Whitney, fucking.
Oh yeah, I'm not a huge Whitney fan.
Yeah, he's a terrible guy.
I'd rather have Julie.
Jesus Christ. Somebody hates Julie. Who is it?
Everybody.
Not everybody.
Max
Menners and Max like.
Oh wow! Oh
Talking
Jesus!
about-
I didn't realize that.
They just dropped they were just calling her the C word. Like,
But that's
so
that's professional wrestling.
so casual.
You think that's real with those two?
No, but I just mean that's what I mean. Like it takes some of the weight off the word. Like,
When's
it's
Julie gonna be in
meaningless
here
if you're just
again?
throwing
Julie's
it
great.
around.
Definitely around Plymouth time. She gave me that.
Okay,
heads
have her
up.
in until August.
Well, I don't know when the next time she's here, but
Wow.
she told me, yeah.
Oh gee, thanks,
Unless
Julie.
Unless she put it in, I missed it. But
Is Montante on
I'm
the
not in
outs?
there.
I know you're gone.
Who?
Montante, you recently said we don't need him anymore.
Well, I don't think we ever needed.
Do you?
him.
But I mean, is it a fit? Like you don't want him on the show?
No,
again?
I like Montante. He
Oh,
can come
okay.
in whenever. I have
Yeah,
no
he's
issue
good
with
on
him.
the show.
Yeah, he's
but
fine.
can I just say,
He does too many. He does too many other shows. He just does too much though.
as someone who kept a secret that you asked me to keep because I like and respect you and I would never betray
That was
you.
pretty bad. He did that.
I have an issue. I was
with that.
honestly a little bit like fuck that guy.
I have an
for
issue
that.
with
Yeah,
that. I
that's-
have an issue with that.
Nice guy. I like Montante. I love him on the show.
So do I. But
But
I didn't.
you
I
can't
didn't
do
love
that.
that. But it's my fault for. I mean, he's an idiot.
I didn't tell anybody.
But he's a drunk idiot. Like I'm asking a drunk idiot
Yes.
not to, not to do something. But again, I don't know.
But in fairness, I think that Mayo respects you more than Montante respects
Yeah, I think
you.
Montante really cares about
Yeah,
the show.
so like,
that
I don't
much.
think if I had to tell him, Mayo something about the show, I don't think I'd ever have to say, don't say anything.
No, 'cause
He
I'm a
wouldn't-
Would you have to
professional.
tell Mike that? Montante, I mean?
Oh, it wouldn't matter if he
I
did.
can't remember my
He'll- he'll-
conversation.
he'll-
He says I didn't tell
I'm
him that.
sure, but do you think
You really shouldn't
do you
have
think
to
it's
tell
like,
somebody. Yeah.
I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Right.
But he was drunk, I'm sure, both nights. And
So you're saying of me and Montante, I'd be more likely to be friends with Kirk.
No, that is not what I'm saying.
neither-
You'd be more
I
I
likely
think
to
that's
keep.
what. I
neither
mean, there's
would be,
subtext to it.
You don't want
I
to
think
be my
that was
friend.
the
You'd be
don't
more
want to be my
likely to
friend. Trust me.
protect
Being my
Kirk.
friend is no big prize. Trust me.
Yeah, you know why?
It doesn't end well.
Because you get the slice. I can't believe you get the slices at Papa Gino's.
What do you mean?
You,
Wow, maybe we should be friends.
you're so much better than that, Kirk. You deserve
Oh, that's
a
not true.
fresh pizza
no,
every
no,
time.
No. If the slices are fresh,
But you don't
then-
know if they are. It's a gamble.
Yeah, but
I
I'm
don't
not going
like
to eat
you
a whole
taking that
pizza.
risk.
You might. I'm
You
not going to
take
eat a
some
whole pizza.
home. You need the fresh.
Doesn't
It's
travel
not
that.
worth it.
Doesn't travel
It's not
that
worth
well.
it.
Doesn't travel. I haven't had Papagino's since before the pandemic started.
Really?
The last time I had Papagino's was in here. Put it this way, I had two brothers last time I had Papagino's because we did a show. They were both here.
Oh yeah, and Steve, was that when Steve from Providence called in?
I have
and was
no,
like,
I
"Do you
have-
guys
I have
miss
no-
your parents?"
I have no idea.
That was his big
I
question.
don't know that. I have to say.
Are
I
you
don't
sad
remember.
your parents died?
I don't remember that. That I don't remember. But yeah,
He's a stud though, man. Steve from Providence.
he's great.
Dave, have you ever seen him in person recently?
Not recently, I don't think.
He's in shape, man.
Is he? Oh, good. Good
Yeah.
for him.
One of my questions
great
is,
guy, yeah.
do you? I know you value that you've built this community,
I value it less than I did an hour and a half ago.
and sex is part of life and part of communities. Is there part of you that hopes like Minifans are like hooking up with each other at the shows?
no.
No?
I mean, I don't care. I mean, if everyone's consensual and
Yeah.
then go for it.
I think that's like a great part of
I
it.
assume if people are drunk, it's probably happening.
I have my little pairings, like some of the women, the single women that are Minifans,
Oh,
and some of the
well,
guys.
go
and
ahead.
I'm like,
Let's hear
I
it.
hope they're. No, I'm not going to name names.
Well, why not, tough guy? You're here.
No,
Why do you hope?
Well, give me two pairings.
Because
Give me one
it's-
pairing you would like in your mind.
So you go to the show and you're thinking like, oh man, I hope these people are hooking.
I
up
think
tonight.
Lauren Lynn and Steve from Providence would make a beautiful couple.
Okay. Well, I wish them well.
And if they found each other and fell in love because of the Kirk Minihane show, that's beautiful.
It's fantastic. Yeah.
They could get married at a live show,
I mean,
unlike that other couple that did.
yeah. I mean, these are two people that have sort of, I don't think were as involved in the shows they used to be.
Lauren Lynn,
I don't think.
she's as tied in as ever.
Oh, I don't. I have no idea. But
Yeah,
I,
you said that recently that you thought.
well, I see people in communities. They kind of come. They kind of go, and then they associate with people that I'm not crazy about. So I'm just like, yeah, knock yourself. Good luck. But I mean, it's not. If the two of them meet and fall in love and get married, I would be very happy for them.
Oh, I would.
I wish them. It's something I would never thought about and will never think about again.
I would go to that wedding.
Why? Who says you would be invited to that one?
I think I would be.
Okay.
After this, how could you not invite the guy that?
Dave, what do you have to say?
I just feel like 10 minutes ago, Mayo took like speed or
Yeah, I don't
coke,
know
and
what
like
happened.
he has been nonstop for 10 minutes.
Oh, the other guy was like involved in like harassing my kid. Like, I mean, I don't really know how much, we can get into it, but anyway. what
Oh
else?
yeah. I forgot
But he's
about
great.
that.
He's a stud. He's great. What else?
So Kiss 108, I wanted to play this for you because I don't know if I should be duped or not. This is the first War of Roses
I don't wanna
situation.
do
No,
it.
not War of Roses. This is them. They hired voice actors for this.
Yeah.
But they did a follow up to it, which is like it's kind of got me. Is it fake or is it not? But you'll be able to tell hopefully.
Quickly.
I am very, very pregnant. The doctor actually thinks I'm going to go into labor tomorrow.
Oh, God.
So that is where I am. Just put yourself in
Yeah,
my
and that's
world.
the thing is she's overreacting about this. She's not going to go into labor tomorrow. Tomorrow,
Yeah,
I'm going to go to the Bruins game,
yes.
and she can hold it for a day.
What am I listening? What am I listening
I'm
to? What am I listening to?
So this is clearly fake. Of
course, they're all fake, yeah.
But then they do on TikTok. They did an update saying that person reached out and the baby was born last night.
Well, it's all
I've never
fake.
seen that.
I
have never seen radio follow up and even lie
dedicated.
about
They're
that.
dedicated to the whole
That
bit.
is
They're
next
dedicated to the
level
bit.
impressive.
That was Maddie's old show.
Yeah, that's who Matty thought was going to take over for his morning show.
Who?
Mikey V on Kiss 108.
That's the guy at Nights, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so he does Nights at there.
Yes.
So the morning show is just the girl who got Maddie out.
Billy Lisa. Yep.
Yeah. So it's just their show.
But then their producers are like very active.
Oh,
like,
you
they're
listen to
Chris
the
Curtis
show.
level active.
You listen to
I
the
just see
show.
clips of it. Yeah.
Is it still called Maddie in the morning?
Billy and Lisa.
Are people listening to it still?
I think so.
Yeah. So I mean, people don't. It's like habits are hard to unless it's like I don't know. I guess my show maybe.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
But that's about it. Like I don't. I mean, although I gotta think the numbers have to be down since Maddie left. No.
Probably down a little bit, but it's also the format. I mean, I think it's just like pop music.
Yeah.
You're gonna get big
What
numbers.
couples do you think about getting married for the fans, Dave? When you're driving?
Yeah,
around?
Dave.
I think about it all the time. I can't even.
Loser.
I honestly,
Dave would love it. He loves love.
I don't want to have a wedding in my show.
You did for the fucking.
Yeah, but like as a joke. That woman was like crying. She almost fucking.
I
Poor
mean,
woman.
that was yeah.
Then we met them. They were another thing, Dave. They might have been at the Wilbur.
They weren't at the Wilbur.
They were at the Wilbur.
Oh, they were.
I think I met them at the Wilbur.
I think one of them reached out to me recently to come in on a Friday.
Probably the husband. I'm
I
guessing.
assume so.
I would think.
You need
yeah.
both of them.
Yeah.
I think
a
we're
package
okay.
deal.
She was not a lot of laughs.
No, I felt bad for her.
That was a tough scene.
Yeah, that was.
Well, were you at the vigil?
No.
Oh,
it's not
from
at the
afar
vigil.
you felt bad for her.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
What
remember
else?
Steve said that you guys would pixelate their faces, and I remember thinking Steve doesn't know how to pixelate. This
Yes.
isn't
Oh, that's right. You hate
props.
Steve. Yes. Professional. You hated Steve for like it consumed you.
Are you talking about
Yes,
pixelate faces on the video?
Yeah, because she was concerned about her
He could
family
pixelate
because
the
they had a family
could
wedding
pixelate the
planned, so she didn't want to like usurp that.
Yeah, but I
and
mean,
Steve was like, "Oh, we'll pixelate your face."
but she has nobody. She has, as I remember saying to her, like I was like, you kind of like, this is your fault. Like you can't do this and expect people not to see it.
No, yeah, they should not.
She was
have
like
signed up.
crying at the pizza thing. I was like, what the fuck are you doing? That's when you met Jerry, right?
Yes.
What a day.
What a day.
What a day. What else?
Nothing too exciting.
All right, we'll take a few calls and then get the fuck out.
I did see that Did you see that Dana Bash tweet of like
No.
every headline that she's taking over for her ex-husband's television show.
Was she playing golf yesterday? Because if she was not playing golf, I did not see this tweet. What was it?
Never mind. She was all upset that all these articles were talking about how she is the ex-wife of the person she's taking over for, versus
Sean King, right? Or
yeah,
not?
versus she's a woman that deserved that
Oh,
opportunity.
for Christ's sakes! I mean, that's a story. I mean, geez.
Right.
Fucking people, man. What are you gonna do? I mean, we're in good shape with these bets here, so a long way to go. Long way to go. Long way to go.
Dave, these chairs are very squeaky. Remember earlier you said sometimes there's a sound on the guest mic?
Yeah, but that's a mic thing. And I was just asking you for a unbiased opinion randomly about something.
About what? The chairs?
No, just like the sound of the mics when they're listening to the podcast. That's all. I was just doing a little.
Are you gonna have Clemmer back in anytime soon?
Yeah, probably next Tuesday. I think. I have a big desire to have Clemmer in here again. No, I don't even like. Good luck with everything, but it's. I find myself annoyed when I see him like being Frank's like handler. It just annoys me. It just feels like a waste of life. But if he's happy doing it, I think he's happier doing that than he was here. So good for him.
Why doesn't he do the movie podcast like again?
What do you mean?
He got COVID. He stopped.
Oh, at the theater near me.
Yeah, the theater near me. Like, why not pick it up? I feel like it'd be a good thing for Barstool.
I mean, Barstool promoted it.
And I also don't understand why he just didn't do the podcast every day. But
this podcast?
At a theater near me.
Well, he got COVID.
No, I meant like he'd do it like every 3 days.
Oh, it's like an ongoing podcast. Yeah. He could have.
I liked it.
Yeah, so did I. I didn't hate it.
It's a great premise.
I agree.
And if he had made it a year, I'm not kidding. Couldn't you see like the Today Show? You know how they do really fluffy shit?
Mm-hmm.
If a guy went to a movie every day for a year and had a podcast about it, he would get national coverage the final showing, the day he made it a year. Like it's a good premise.
Especially if he's retarded.
It was
the dumbest premise in the world. It was great for a comedy podcast to then make fun of it. That's what was great.
Sure.
But you liked it. You were into it.
It should have been 7 minutes. We said it all along.
Yes. Oh yeah. It's a great premise that should have been in better hands.
What it actually was, like to listen to a 45 to 60.
Problem is, once it ended, I would drive down. Like I'd see people locked out of their cars. They couldn't get back in. Once the podcast is over, nobody knew who to call in that situation anymore. There's an epidemic of that still going on in this country. Do we have like popcorn also?
Yes.
You have some guy do popcorn or something?
A pop.
Oh yeah,
right?
Yeah.
I found I was texting with somebody today at Barstool. I won't say who it was. He's pretty high up. I think he was in between his first and second cup of coffee, and I was talking to him. Said, I was like, I found Clemmer much more likable here than at Barstool. Myself. But maybe I'm biased.
Yep.
Could be. I don't know.
What don't they like about him? These anonymous higher ups that don't like Clemmer. What's their reasoning? Obviously the face, but beyond
just an unlikable. And I get that. I kind of would see that with Clemmer once in a while. There was an entitlement there and like an arrogance, as I used to say, an unearned arrogance.
Yes. Yeah, and if he's being nice to you, you don't know if he's trying to just climb over you. Yeah, he was a fucking dick.
Yeah,
to Justin.
exactly.
Kirk, that hug with Justin melted my heart.
Yeah, I regret that.
That was nice, man. That was so nice.
That's what you do, Dave. You gotta hug. If you hug somebody, you gotta hug them.
Yeah.
That was a real hug.
I think I put my hands on his ass though.
And
you don't do that.
There was a good amount of time. Yeah.
Oh, you were at the show.
Oh yeah.
Were you at the show?
No.
Why not? You been to a live show yet?
Yeah, Disney?
Yeah, I've been to 2.
Okay. Are you going to Plymouth?
Maybe.
Oh, great. What a tease, boy. What's that, Dave?
Hope you figure it out.
Yeah. I mean, really.
Take your
Jesus,
time.
good luck.
No rush.
Oh, you were at the VIP.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right. That's right. I vomited when I saw you.
I thought Mike would be part of the VIP, but I guess
it's just hard. It's just difficult. I think that slows. Then it's twice as long.
Yeah, that's true.
You just got to get it.
What's the enhanced VIP experience for Plymouth? You said it was going to be enhanced.
Yeah, I just made that up to something.
Like you're going to kiss everybody?
No, I'm just making money, please. No. I have an idea. We'll see if we can pull it off.
It was a great experience.
It was pretty quick.
It's fucking. I mean
You give them a look. What the show or the VIP?
The VIP is what it is. It was cool, but no, the show itself was like
so it'll be even bigger. I think
unbelievable.
I think it'll be bigger. I hope. We'll see.
And the intro worked. The joke landed. The punchline, like the me and Kevin part. The coffin. I can't believe. Like, what would you have done if they dropped the coffin?
Load it up.
Thank you, Dave. Here we go. Any other recaps you want to do? Any other shows in history, Mayo? Hello.
Seamus.
Yes. Hello.
Seamus.
Yes.
It's Dad.
Hey, Dad.
Can
How you
you
doing?
hear me?
I can hear you, Dad.
It's windy in heaven.
Excellent. Oh, excellent, son. Excellent. Listen, I've been trying to get through. I'm a little late with this news, but you know how I love that MIAA handbook.
Yeah, I do, Dad. I do remember that.
Chapter
Jesus.
Chapter 66.
Hold on, Dad. Hold on, Dad.
Very
Hold
important.
on, Dad. Hold on. Dad sounds like Tim Cannon a little bit. I know.
He does sound like
Yeah.
a little bit. I thought it was
Yeah.
him at first. Kirk, go upstairs.
No,
right?
it is not.
I got you, Dad. Shut up! I've wanted to say this forever. Shut up, Dad. Let me talk. Say, Kirk, go upstairs. I want you to study that book. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. If you get a couple of questions wrong, you go up tomorrow and you're going to read it again. If you get it wrong, we're going to do it again until you get it right. You know, you were 70% free throw shooter till you did what? Till you did what? So I shot a couple hundred free throws a night. That's right. Same with this. You have to get these questions right. So I was the only kid in the fucking Middlesex League who got 100% of them, which was useless. Right, Dad? Right?
All right, I was trying to help you. Let it fucking go.
No, you wouldn't use that word, Dad. But yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to hear the rule update or not?
Yeah, I'd be curious. Yeah, sure.
Okay. The shot clock will reset to 15 seconds when there is an intentionally kicked or fisted ball with 14 seconds or left in the possession. If the violation occurs with 15 or more seconds on the shot
All right,
clock,
Dad. Yeah, we're good, Dave.
no
Dad in heaven is going to get a better, or wherever he is, has to get a better. The problem is with this list is that I can't trust your spelling on everything.
I think I get the rest of it right.
I'm sure you think that, but I don't know.
Want me to tear it apart?
Go ahead. How do you load up, Dave?
They're loaded up.
All right, please, God. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I was watching the Celtics last night.
Daigle?
And noticed something.
Daigle? Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, you look a lot like head coach Joe Mazzulla of the Boston Celtics if he was white. Stunning resemblance.
Is that true?
I can see it.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Thank you, I guess. I don't know. Is he a handsome guy?
Oh, yeah, dashingly handsome.
Okay, good. Thank you very much. Congratulations to Coach on advancing, too. How was that? Mike Gorman was back last night, right? I read.
Yes, I believe so. So that's his last game, right? Because then it
the
all
year.
goes to national, right?
Yeah. How was that experiment with Scalabrine and Eddie House? Well, the part I heard Eddie House was
Went
really
swimming
rough, really rough.
Yeah. Yep.
Really not great. The Bruins play tonight?
They do.
Okay. And if they lose Game 7 this Sunday?
I believe so. Yeah.
That would be a disastrous. What a disaster that would be.
That would be
And I like the Bruins, so I'm kind of rooting for
Yeah,
them.
yeah.
It'd be
So,
great.
we don't have to go into this.
All
but
season, best team ever. Gotta
the
love it if they
season
lose.
will not be a failure.
No, that's
if
a
the
failure.
Bruins lost in the first
Oh,
round.
you're so thoughtful. Let me quote tweet you how thoughtful you are. Look, it was a nice answer, but it's a fucking fail. I'm like, what is he talking about?
Yeah.
I like the guy, but that's a crazy answer. Like,
No, I was-
now I'll also say, like, what do you suppose? Like, the reporter's trapping with a bullshit question, but like, what do you think Larry Bird would say in that situation?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Of course, it's a failure. They lost the first round. They blew a 15-point lead in the fourth quarter.
Yeah.
Yes, a failure, but still valuable.
To what?
Because there's lessons to learn. You know, maybe next year they win and they say, yeah, we got better at certain things because of the way the
Failure.
previous year
No,
went.
it's a failure.
So it's a failure, but you can make it.
You're a
you can
professional.
turn it
You're
into
getting
something.
paid hundreds of millions of dollars. It's a failure. The season was. It's okay. Doesn't mean it doesn't. You know, like he said, if he wins 4 championships in his career, it's a great career.
Yeah.
Jordan lost way more than he won. Tiger Woods lost way more tournaments than he won, but still a failure.
You in the dozen playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, those other 2 seasons are definitely a failure. You got Rico saying how great it is. What the fuck? Did you see that?
Yes. I did.
Jesus Christ. I'll say one other quick basketball note as a former player. Watching Jason Tatum in that game they lost, like hiding down the stretch. Jesus Christ. Again, Larry Bird would never do that. No. Don't ever compare Jason Tatum to Larry Bird, anybody ever again. Ever again. Ever again.
I won't.
One thing about Larry Bird is where I give him credit, he abandons his kids. He didn't fucking parade them around. You know what I'm saying? Hello.
How you doing, Kirk?
I'm fine. Good morning.
Good morning. Could I float out a reason as to why Dave might not want to hug his sister, or any of his sisters for that matter?
Sure.
Do you think it's possibly because she would possibly feel his boner on her?
I didn't even think about that. Dave, is that a factor?
It's an interesting theory. It's not a factor, but it's
not
an
a factor.
interesting one.
I just throwing it out there.
No.
Huh. Okay.
Yeah.
What if you randomly thought of something sexual and got a boner at that moment, like something else?
I get boners all the time at really weird, inopportune times.
This age you do?
Yeah.
Fucking 12?
Yeah, but I'm not like thinking about anything.
When?
I just like get a boner. I don't know.
You have your hand on your penis while you're doing it?
No, but I do
Have
like
you had
itch
one back
when I'm
there?
sitting on a couch or something.
You have one like today during the show?
No,
On
no.
the couch?
No, okay, but ever in that room.
In this room?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Ooh, okay. You got to think.
But I don't.
You gotta
I
think
don't
about it.
remember. Maybe it does have. Like when I'm just sitting reading on my couch, I know every now and then I'll get a boner randomly.
What are you reading?
Cross. Yeah, what you don't read anything.
What do you mean? I read all the time. I'm a
Read
smart
what?
man. I read news articles all the time. What are you talking about?
News articles. Okay.
It doesn't sound like it, Dave. Honestly, when you'll
call it news articles.
Okay, ask me something.
Well, you'll
ask me something about the news. Ask me something about the news, man.
Who's the secretary? Who's the Secretary of
Nope,
State?
that is not the question.
Yeah.
Ask me something that's going on in the news right now.
Who is the Secretary of State?
I have no idea.
I don't know, Dave. I don't
No
read
clue.
the news.
What's that?
Well, so you can't criticize me.
No,
right
but Dave,
now.
honestly,
I
this
told
is
you
my-
that I am reading on the couch and I'm reading the news.
Okay, but when you present stories to Kirk will ask questions you never know. You never actually. It often seems to be like you didn't read the article. You just know what the gist of it is, and then you bring it up for a reaction.
Okay, well, sometimes that could be the case.
Okay,
maybe.
so
How's that going with
But that's
that?
not all
With
the
that.
time.
Speaking of authors, how's that going with that author?
Booked.
For when?
May 15th, I think, tentatively. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Hey, I got a question for you.
Why are you
Speaking of-
raising your hand?
Speaking of, may I have the floor?
Dude, should we have Mayo as a full-time co-host? Dave?
Oh my God. I know you like to hurt the listeners, but this one would be over the top.
I might do it.
Yeah.
That might be the end. Go ahead. What?
Suicide by Mayo.
What's your question? Laughing at some terrible jokes.
What was my question? Oh, that book, Stranger in the Woods. You interviewed the author about the
remember.
hermit.
Oh,
Knight, Christopher Knight
yeah,
in
Mike,
Maine.
Mike Finkel wrote the book. Yeah.
Is it? I know the whole notion that he survived in the woods is incredible, but something that struck me was they never talked about like if he had masturbatory habits. Were you ever curious about that?
Are you
reading
load up
that
Dave
book?
or no?
Holy shit, yes.
Let's go. Let's go.
They said he had Playboys.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What are you fucking talking about? Book was like that guy on like a podcast like 10 years ago. Hello.
It was a great book.
It's like 5,000 books ago.
Life-changing book.
How did it change your life?
Oh, it gave me so much to think about.
Why don't you do what he did? Okay, I'll
I've
pay
thought
you.
about
I'll
it.
pay you to go do that. Was he like? How long was he gone for?
Like years,
Go.
years, decades.
Goodbye. Although I sense not. It's funny. Mike Finkel had some story issues in the past. He had some. I don't remember if it was Fabulous or if he got duped. I forget what it
Yeah.
was. First, they made a terrible movie out of it.
With Jonah Hill, right?
Yeah, and Franco, I think. But like, I'm not sure I believed all of Christopher Knight's story either. That was one part. I think I brought that up with him. I don't know. You can go find it. Go subscribe and give a good review to Enough About Me.
Yes.
On Odyssey Podcast. Hello.
May 28th, 2020.
May 28th.
September 9th, 2020. September 18th, 2020. Any idea what they have in common?
I wished Andy Mayo death, I would say.
That would be correct.
Yes.
That is banned him and canceled.
I can add another date if you'd like. April 28th, 2023.
I wrote it down already in anticipation.
Yes. Yes. Are you a Mayo guy, Tim?
Actually, I am and I'm not.
Yeah.
He's a very nice guy. He's funny. He can laugh at himself. He can take a joke. And when he talks, I want to just stab him.
I think it's
very accurate.
Thank you, Tim.
Your kids must hate you, right?
No, they love me.
How old are they?
6 and 3.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
They'll hate you eventually. What's that, Tim?
Yeah.
They load up?
They load up?
I mean, they think I'm the coolest, smartest fucking person on the
Yeah,
planet.
they'll stay that way.
They don't know any better yet.
How-
It'll
are
be
they-
heartbreaking when they
Boys,
figure it
girls?
out. 2 girls.
2 girls, yeah.
Yep.
They're going to really...
I don't want to raise a boy.
It's a lot of work.
Because I'll raise girls that can have some, like, they'll be a little bit more maybe masculine. But if I don't know if I'd be able to raise a boy to be like a man. But I can help these girls learn how to be a little more assertive and things that aren't traditionally thought of as being, qualities for them.
I think you're overthinking this.
No, I don't know. No.
You just kind of...
I feel like if I had a son,
one day it rolls into
they'd
the
kill
next.
me eventually.
Yeah,
Probably.
Yeah.
What's that?
You think he's overthinking it?
Yeah,
you talk
just-
these things to your therapist?
Yo, yeah.
What does your therapist say to that?
He's depressing.
You just sit there and the day passes and you get through that day. You put the kid to bed. They hope you wake up the next day. That's it.
I've got a therapy question for you.
Okay.
Have you ever said the word manners in a therapy session?
No, I can certainly
No?
say I have
Okay.
not. No.
All right.
I spend an astonishingly little amount of time on this about this show.
Yeah?
On therapy. Less than 1% of my therapy time.
Okay.
I mean, whatever. Less than 4%. Whatever it is. Very little time.
Would you ever do an episode that's just a live recording of a therapy
Yeah,
session?
I think I'll probably do that.
I think that'd be interesting.
That feels like I'm sure my therapist would be fine with that. There's
Probably.
no ethical boundaries being crossed there at all.
It's on you. I think you as the patient can say it's okay.
I'm not sure that's the case.
I think so.
Okay, but I'm not going to do that. Hello.
Think about it.
You all right, Dave?
I'm all right.
I'm going for 3 hours.
Enjoy that last hour.
Jesus, shut up. Dave, great job booking this guest. This guy's a fucking star. You're killing it.
And you're taking Dave. You're having lunch with these guys after?
I'm not. No.
Oh, that's not right.
No,
they
no,
came
no.
all the way. No, you should.
no.
You should.
No,
you
this
should
is the
take
joy.
You should.
This
Maybe
is
he'll
what they
bring
want.
along his aggressive daughters.
His masculine daughters. Jesus. What's up?
Anyway, yeah, there's been a lot of talk in the past about Dave being older than he says he is.
I've heard this.
I'd like to propose the theory that he's actually younger than he says he is.
Oh, Dave would like that. Go ahead.
It's the feverish beating off for me. There's no 37-year-old man that views jacking off as a chore.
Now the boner stuff today too is
daily
interesting.
occurrence.
Yep.
His dad is young enough and limber enough to chop wood shirtless in the yard.
That's a good point.
His kids are quite young. His wife is hot.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I've never seen Dave's wife before.
Very attractive.
Is that
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, she looks good in your Twitter.
Thank you.
Twitter picture.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
Oh,
That
that's
was
a good theory.
That was an MHB cut when they announced you as the producer. He on live on their show like looked you up on Twitter, and the first thing he said was, "Oh, his wife's hot."
Wow, an MHB cut.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dave, what an honor.
Yeah.
Thank
Hey,
you,
caller, can I add to your theory?
He's gone right there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It's not how the show works.
Because you know how I was just saying to my kids, I'm like bigger than life. They don't know I'm a fucking loser yet.
They do, but yeah.
That Dave is the same way with Big Jack. He's like a little kid who doesn't realize his dad's ironically being referred to as big. He actually thinks he's like a big, scary, tough guy.
I don't know.
I don't know. There's something to that. That theory carries some water.
I have said on this show that I am the only person who calls him Big Jack.
Oh, I didn't know you said that.
I didn't know
Yes,
that.
No, you
I
said that your friends were from.
No.
Yeah,
I said
yeah.
that my friends.
said
are-
everyone said he
I
was
said
the
that
guy-
Everyone in town was kind
He
of
was
like,
a guy in town they were all intimidated.
correct, but I'm the one who gave him the nickname Big Jack.
Wow, what a nickname.
Now I didn't do it necessarily sarcastically at all. But
I'm sure you didn't.
Yes. Yeah.
So your siblings don't call him Big Jack?
No.
Like if you're texting him about your dad?
No, my siblings call him Dad.
You never call him. You call him Dad though, right?
I'll call him Dad every now and then. Yeah.
Who's your dad?
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I'm a Baltimore Minihane fan.
Thank you.
You talked about your dad working down here in Maryland.
Yep.
Just curious about how much time you spent down here and during your childhood, and if you have any favorite memories or favorite places down in Maryland.
Well, it wasn't childhood. It was I was older. I was like 23 or 24, I think, when he took the job. He lived in Annapolis and worked in Rockville. So we spent some time in downtown. I was in Baltimore a little bit, not much. Annapolis a lot. Downtown Annapolis is pretty great, but not a whole lot. Pretty nice. Yeah, I like it. It's a B+ town.
Annapolis is a beautiful place. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Thanks, Kirk.
You're welcome. I like that. Short and to the point. Hello. Yes, hello.
Hey, Dave.
Mm-hmm.
Did you see that the guy who won Mutt's lacrosse fundraiser was some absolute asshole who only paid for $50 worth of tickets, and now he's going to take a $5,000 trip to some restaurant on the other side of the world, and he only bought $50 worth of tickets? Can you imagine that kind of scumbag only giving that amount to charity?
Well, first of all, it's $20 a ticket, caller, so $50 doesn't work.
I know.
Damn it.
That's okay. Try next time. 5 decades of cuts as couples, I assume? Yep. Of course, that's 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010, 2020. It's 6 decades of cuts.
Mine says 6.
5 decades of cuts. That's incorrect.
26 across? Budget month.
Yep. It's just incorrect. That's give the guy some credit. Hello. They load up, Dave?
Load up.
Hey, Kirk, I hate Andy Mayo, but I just can't remember why I do. I know I do. You
don't remember now?
I do. Do you remember, like...
No.
I haven't gotten to listen to a lot
I
of
do
the
think he
show
reached
yet.
out to
I tried
Nardini
figure
about
it out.
Steve's job, I think. I do think that happened.
He reached out to Nardini?
I think you reached out to
Yeah.
Nardini.
I mean-
You did about Steve trying to get Steve fired. You did do that, I think.
I don't think so.
Oh, that's a yes.
No, but I'm
You
saying
remember
like,
that?
I've done a lot of
That's a
stuff that in retrospect I'm like, oh,
What was the thing? What was the thing we hated you for? What was the thing that Steve and I hated you
Oh,
for?
I mean, I just was like hypercritical of you guys.
I know, but something must have happened.
I
Everyone's
kind of,
hypercritical.
Did the 5K, right?
The pizza fund, the 5K was a big one. The 5K was a big one.
Idiot.
And then, the final straw was I DM'd MHB and was like, hey, you kind of like left the world. Is it because you had issues with Steve? Because I wanted to be like, if that was true, say, hey, look, Steve sucks so much, you're losing like diehard fans. And and then I think MHB like told Steve that, and Steve said I was Murchison trying to get him fired.
That's true.
Yeah.
When you but now at the last show in Portland, when Steve comes out, are you yelling and cheering and screaming, or are you quietly like, fuck this guy?
I actually believe if you look in the crowd, you can see me not clapping.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So take that, Steve.
So you're a Cullinane guy.
I love Cullinane.
Yeah, but you can't. That was like good, funny stuff though too. Even if you hate the guy, you can admit it's funny.
Were you at the Wilbur?
Yeah, I was at both shows.
Like his
didn't like the
Wilbur
Steve video at the Wilbur?
unbelievable.
Oh, the video was great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yep. Steve's funny when he's shitting on the Minifans because he always did really hate the Minifans.
Yes, he hates them in the
Yeah, so there's some true hate there, which is funny.
Right.
No, Steve's a talented guy. Even what he's doing now, like I'm on the other side politically of Steve, but I really respect his fucking ambition and his work ethic, and he's going for it.
How would you describe Mayo's outfit from like what is he as a business guy? Like, is he like a real estate? Like, what is the...
Do you know where I got all this?
I'm sure he got the Miltons. It looks good. I'm just saying, like, what's the look here?
He's like a middle tier insurance guy. Like he's not high enough, but he's making enough to provide.
Yeah, it's like a nice Miltons outfit.
Yeah.
It's a solid Miltons store for men, Miltons.com. So you got all Miltons.
Yeah, I get my clothes from Miltons. Yeah.
Which one do you go to?
I do it online.
You go to Miltons on?
Yeah.
How about you? You in the Miltons?
Chestnut Hill.
Chestnut Hill.
Nice.
Okay. Chestnut Hill Square, Chestnut Hill. Burlington Mall, of course, the newest location. And Social Plaza Braintree. Or go to Miltons.com like you do because you're, where are you in?
I'm in
Hampshire?
Connecticut.
Connecticut.
Yeah, Putnam.
Connecticut. Putnam. Oh, Putnam, Connecticut.
I think you would like it. You described
I'm not a Connecticut guy.
The small towns that you like.
I'm not a Connecticut
You would
guy.
like Putnam.
Connecticut has no identity. It's not New York. It's not Massachusetts. It's always struggled with its identity.
I saw you up in Maine.
It's split in the middle.
In Damerscotta.
Yeah, I've been to Damerscotta.
Yeah.
Damerscotta.
You were
Great
leaving
town,
the
right?
bookstore.
I go to Pemaquid Point.
Oh yeah,
Oh, very
there you
nice.
go.
Yeah. It's about 10 miles down from there. Yeah. Sherman's. Yes.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
pub. No, what's Sherman's?
Sherman's is the book chain.
Oh, that's the name of the bookstore.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
King Ider's pub.
King Ider's
King
pub.
Ider's,
Great
yeah.
buffalo wings.
Rennie's.
But
Rennie's, the original Rennie's. Harry's favorite restaurant in the world is in Damerscotta. The Penalty Box Pizza Place is up
oh
the
yeah,
street.
I've been there.
Yeah. Great town. I would live there in 2 seconds.
I did not say anything to you,
Okay.
and I said to my wife, I said, I think Kirk Minihane just walked by. She was like, go, and I was like, no way.
Yeah, that would
he
be
does
bad.
not.
Was
He
I
does
by
not want
myself?
that. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So leave me alone.
Yeah. No, I would leave you alone,
Boy,
unless
thank-
I'm on the show. I know.
Okay.
It's gonna be incessant.
Dave looks. I've never seen Dave look aggravated by somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he just talks so much.
I know, it's weird.
and I don't know if it's nervous energy.
Is what you
'cause I
like
do
to
think
everybody?
He's a nice guy.
He's a nice guy, but is this what you like to everybody? Is every conversation you've ever had?
No, I can rein it in unless in a situation like this, I feel like I need to.
I don't mean this 'cause I'm sure she's a lovely woman, but to be married to, is your wife like special needs or something? Like, did you
No,
get her in
she
like
just-
a auction? Like what?
I can't explain
Like,
it.
why is she married to you?
I
Like
can't
she
explain
said
it.
willingly had children with you?
Yeah, she likes me. Yeah.
Is she just as talkative as you are?
She can't be.
No,
Okay.
no.
She'll
I
be
can't
quiet.
imagine going to dinner and just hearing the whole time just chattering. Just
Yeah.
Do you ever get mad at your kids?
Oh yeah.
Oh, really? You seem like a nice person.
Oh, I am
Although
a
you
nice
hate the
person.
show, so I don't. You hated the show, so I don't know.
Yeah.
Huh. Boy, you are an annoying person.
See, because my thing is, I'm either going to be
Didn't ask.
no energy or too much energy.
Right. Well, we know
And
we're
one,
getting to that.
One lesson I've learned from being a fan of Kirk Minihane is you have to bring energy.
I don't bring energy a lot of it sometimes.
You always have a certain energy, though.
Well, but sometimes it's okay to take your foot off the gas a little bit and kind of see look on the road there when you're driving across the country. You don't need to weigh in on everything.
Yeah, that's true. All right.
I mean, you asked me about like what was it? All right, go ahead.
You talk about God.
Hey, don't they Disney
that was
movies? Hello.
Hey, Kirk. Hairlip Harry here. How you doing?
Who is it? I'm sorry.
Hairlip Harry. How you doing? I wanted to tell you a
Guess I'm
story
doing
I
fine.
had the other day. I think you'll enjoy it.
Miltons.com. Go ahead.
Guy goes into a bar. He goes in and takes a leak. Right? He says, takes a leak. The bartender pours him a beer. He's waiting 20 minutes. Guy doesn't come out in the bathroom. Finally, guy comes out in the
I'll give
bathroom and
this
says,
guy's
"Hey, what kind of a
punchline.
fucking
I want to deny him of that. They load up, Dave?
They are loaded up.
Are you a what's your my favorite ride at Disney? What do you think of Disney, Andy Mayo? Or either one of you guys can guess. My favorite ride. I could go on
The People Mover.
The
Wedway
slow-ass.
People Mover. I
Yeah.
could do it all day.
Yeah.
What is
I
that
love
one?
it. It's the one where you just get a little tour through Tomorrowland. It's a little air conditioned at times. It's dark.
Yeah, it's
You
nice.
can sit there. And
Yep.
you just read. There's never a line.
You know the one that spins around? It has like.
That's what I thought. The president's one?
No, it's like the journey across. I forget what it's called, but like they show the evolution of electricity.
Oh,
Oh,
in
that's what I'm
Epcot.
thinking.
The one in the
That's
ball.
actually
The
what
one
I'm
in the
thinking.
giant Epcot ball.
Yeah,
I
no,
like
it's
that.
not. It's next
The
to the People
Imagination
Mover.
one or whatever?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's a
I'm fine with that.
Great place to take a nap.
Hall of Presidents, I'm all for that. I could do Hall of Presidents, a good pretzel, and the People Mover, and I'm all done for the day at Disney.
Just leave me on
I'll
there.
hold the back. I could sit there all day. There's never a line.
Yeah.
It's great, and it's long enough. You get a little look at Space Mountain.
Yeah, that's
I like
cool.
it. I will say Tomorrowland doesn't seem like tomorrow too much.
Well, they
though.
just added a new ride.
They might need to update it though a little bit.
They just added Tron, which is like futuristic.
Is it really like actually look good or no?
Yeah, it looks good.
You're gonna be hitting that soon.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get a ticket to the ride though. You got to get like a special pass.
Oh, yeah.
In the seats, it's like you're like on a motorcycle. It looks
Wow.
cool.
Looks awesome. Hello.
Hey, it's Dan at Wolfboro. I just returned from Disney, so can I give this fat guy a couple tips?
Sure, go ahead. Go ahead.
So the new Guardians of the Galaxy roller coaster is the best and most technologically advanced roller coaster I ever went on. It's worth it. And the Tron one is definitely absolutely worth it too. And I have a question though. How many of those turkey legs is your fat ass going to put down? Do you think?
I'm not a
3?
turkey leg guy. I'm actually very picky.
I will
eater.
say this. I think you're not the only Dan who hates Chris Klemmer. I will say that, Dan. There's some competition now.
Yeah, fuck that. Oh, well, actually, Kirk, my podcast is doing great. We got fucking 6 subscribers now. Fuck that guy.
Thank you, Dan. I feel like there's not a lot of momentum for that podcast.
Doesn't seem
I
like
I don't see Brandon doesn't seem too invested in it.
No, it doesn't seem like it.
Hello. What time is that thing today? Hello.
Kirk.
Yes. Good morning.
Record guy here.
Who is it?
Did you participate in records? Record guy.
I know. You know, Kate and I browsed a record store. I did not purchase. There was no records that fit my eye that day. No hits.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I looked.
I also have a suggestion. That's all right. I'll forgive you.
Oh, good record guy. Can I ask you a question? Are you in Massachusetts or no?
Of course. I'm actually in Rhode Island.
Is there a
But
good
the record shop I work for is a long established record store that existed in Boston for about 40 years.
Do you know a good? Your place would be fine. You can plug it away if it's true. Do you know a good record store in the area that sells a lot of 45s? I'm struggling with that.
Yeah, 45 is tough. We have some where I'm at.
Yep.
There is a local place in Providence that specializes in 45s.
Oh, what's that called?
Olympic Records.
Okay.
Olympic Records.
Okay.
I'm at In Your Ear, which is over in Warren, Rhode Island.
Okay.
What are you looking for specifically?
Just in general. You know, a lot of 80s singles, stuff like that.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, we have a couple boxes of 80s picture discs and 45s. One quick
go ahead.
suggestion. Have you ever listened to Daniel Lanois?
No, I don't like new music. Goodbye. I'm not interested in it. What the fuck?
Did you see the Shark Tank? It plays the records. It's like a little thing that connects to UBS.
Yes. That was a big investment. They want a shitload of money. They get a deal or no? I
don't know, but I just saw it.
No Shark Tank tonight because the NFL draft, which is annoying. Hello.
A place that specializes in 45s?
I'm interested. But 45s are very, very tough to get. Very tough to get. Hello.
Hey, good morning, Kirk. I was just wondering what I'm just looking for some TV recommendations and book recommendations. What you're reading and watching.
Boy, I'm struggling watching stuff right now. I'm in a TV slump. How about you guys? Anything good? You're watching like freaking.
I just started the one
you,
with
Beef?
The Diplomat on Netflix. You know what I'm talking about?
Carrie Russell.
The hot chick. Yeah, Carrie Russell.
Yeah, that looks so.
The Bodyguard
looks familiar.
on Netflix was good.
It's definitely
Oh,
familiar.
yeah, that was good.
That was good.
How about you, Mayo?
I'm a big Succession fan.
Yeah,
I know. I really think you would.
flat.
No, you gotta.
I'm not watching it.
This is the worst pitch ever. I get it.
Brian Cox dies this season, right?
Maybe.
Oh, that's out there.
It's out
If
there,
you're hard enough into that
Yeah.
show, too bad. No, Dave.
I think
You
that's
know
fair.
that,
That's
right?
fair. Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
But I really do think, Kirk, you would like it. I think you
I'm
would,
not going
I
to
think
watch
you would
it.
love it.
I will think of you now
love
when I
it.
watch.
I think you would love it.
I'm not going to watch it.
But yeah, Succession, Mandalorian. I didn't really love Mandalorian. I don't know if you guys are still watching.
We watched season 1. I'm not that. No,
Yeah.
No,
I'm into it.
You like it? Of course you are. Yeah. It's a little escape, right? You're just
Yeah.
flying around.
You love Grogu?
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
found, it hasn't been released yet, Dave, but the books are, I found that copy of that book for the guest we're going to have on.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Sometimes a Barnes & Noble will have one in a day or two, like 4 or 5 days in early.
Wow. Look at
Yes.
that.
I was all
So I don't even
excited.
have to wait for the copy or anything like that.
No.
Is it Drellick?
What? The book's been out for like 4 months.
I don't know.
No, it's Warren Zanes who wrote a book about Springsteen's Nebraska. He wrote a book about Tom Petty, which I love. This book is so far excellent. A+ so far. So yeah.
Have you ever considered bringing Drellick in?
He wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't?
No. He didn't
No?
do any. No.
He was good. He was good with. He was a
didn't
good
listen to
fit.
the show though. I'm not interested. I like Drellick, but he doesn't listen to the show.
Yeah.
I don't know about Reamer. I don't know. He's awful announcing.
No, I think he would come in.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
Prance around.
That was a great
here.
article bashing ESPN Radio. It was a good article.
It was good. Yeah.
Oh, so Reamer's allowed to have some teeth now?
That was something
Yes.
I read on
He
the
needs
couch.
that.
Which I think he'll say. What's that?
That was something I read on the couch on awful announcing. It was about ESPN Radio's
You're so
ratings.
thoughtful reading awful announcing.
That really struck a nerve with Dave.
All right, one or two more. Hello. Who's in next week, Dave, for the day we don't have Mike? Do we know yet or no?
Day we don't have Mike.
Could be Steve, actually.
I forget the names, but we could if you want.
We'll see. Maybe Sunday night.
We could
this week,
record
I
it on
think.
the road.
Yeah, I'll send you my calendar.
We'll see. Yeah. I think Sunday night, maybe, Dave.
This,
Is that okay
this
or not?
Sunday?
Yeah, is that all right or not?
Yeah.
All right. Hello.
Kirk, you up for some praise and dick sucking, or
Yeah, I'll take that. Sure, why not?
you have the best ads, man. Like you actually make me want to listen to it. I was listening to
Have the best what?
PMT, and something happened.
Hugs?
Best what?
I was listening to PMT, part of my tape.
Hold on. You said I have the best.
ad reads.
Oh, I
Ad
thought you said ass.
plugs.
I was
I
excited.
think he said plugs.
I thought you said a good ass. I was like, oh, geez, I'm running. I'm trying. Go ahead.
Better ass. But I want to talk to you about the ads.
Okay.
Like, you actually make me want to listen to them. I was listening to part of my take, and something happened, and Big Cat was like, go back, listen to the ad, because he knows that people are just, like, skipping through them. I know he's catching some shrapnel right now, but
I don't
you're
know.
way better at it than him.
Well, I don't know that, but I mean, I appreciate it. I try and make it conversational the best I can. I learned that in radio because, I feel like people, especially at radio, I found would just change the channel during commercials. So, you try and make it conversational. I know as a listener, it's tough when you're just reading it verbatim. That can be difficult. So, I don't know, do the best I can.
In fairness to Big Cat, who's a friend of the show.
Yeah, I don't know the criticism, so I don't know that.
I would just say that they go to commercial break. Like they do it after you embed it into your show.
Yeah.
So the only other show I think is like that is the Yak, which is a live program, just
Right.
like your one.
Well, I mean, this is why Part of My Take is struggling so much. I mean, they have no.
Yeah.
This is why they
Right.
can't get an audience. Is my guess, probably. They have 97 fucking billion listeners.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. He's too proud to ask for help.
Can they track if they listen to the ads or you skip through it?
I have no idea. I don't ask Dave. How many questions have I ever asked you about?
You've never asked one.
Not a single one.
Do you know the answer to that, Dave?
I do. They can track it. Yes.
That's an interesting question.
I'm sure they do. I'm sure listeners don't.
We mark every ad. Black man, the black man.
Yeah, you mark him, but then you somehow
He's
can
a real
see
person,
data that
right?
indicates people.
There's
skipped
metadata
it.
inside that.
Did I meet him at the mini golf thing?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Hello.
Hey, Kirk. I love you.
Thank you very much.
Hey, Beav, take it easy, man. You're taking over the show with your crazy personality.
Give the Beaver a break. He's a nice
Calm down
guy.
a little bit.
I like him. He's a nice guy. He looks like somebody. I can't figure out who it is.
He looks like my neighbor Kevin.
He looks a little bit like with a goatee. A little bit like KB.
I'll take that. My friends have texted me and everyone's saying I'm
You, guys,
fat.
you guys are Disney guys. What's that Disney cartoon? And there's like a little fat father, and he has a goatee just like that. He's usually like the bad guy. He's kind of a bad guy.
Oh, I don't know that.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Rick and Morty?
No, it's like a kid's movie.
Yeah. Good. Yes. Anything else, caller?
Kirk, I have a question for you. I know you're a shower singer.
Yeah.
I have a fear of like someone breaking into the bathroom and killing me while I'm in the shower. But if I can turn them with a single song,
Ooh.
What would be that song for you?
Wow.
That's a good question. I did the other day after a run, I did a 2-set unreleased Springsteen set in the shower, which was excellent. I did Protection, which he wrote for Donna Summer, and then I did another Thin Line, which sounded really good. The crowd seemed to like it too. I don't know the answer to that. I will say this, like completely, me and my band, No Exit 4, crushed Born in the USA. I mean, crushed it. Better than Bruce's version right now. I hate to say it, it's just true.
Nailed it.
Maybe I would do that, but I would need the guys with me. I wonder if No Exit 4 would do a show with me while I was in the shower. Because they're in the bathroom playing their instruments.
I don't see why not.
I mean, the fucking guy was apologizing for everything. I think he would do that.
That's right. Yep.
Boy, was he selling his bandmates out that day. Jeez. Eesh. I'm kidding, of course.
I have no updates on that, so I hope.
On what? Uh-oh.
They were just calling venues.
Okay.
Yeah.
But they're in, right?
Oh, no, they're in for us, but I mean for Friday night. Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, Kirk, is your wife a big Minihane?
No, definitely not. Definitely not.
She's not into the show at all. Doesn't know all the characters.
No. She would do about as badly as I do on the quiz. I think she'd be struggling like I am on this crossword puzzle.
Goodbye.
Oh, that's it. Okay. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yes, this is Dick from Upton.
Okay. Hello.
Hey, what's the big idea with all these goddamn Japanese ball players on the hometown nine?
Look, it's Dave. It's an older guy. We have to have the conversation. It's a reasonable question from someone your age, I suppose. But I think, look, this is the way the world works now. This is a good thing. We're moving forward. We're being more inclusive. This is good. It's what baseball's all about. Not in Wellesley, but in other towns, you know. What's that?
America's pastime. This was America's pastime.
Well, Dick, I understand that, but I mean, who is your favorite team, the Red Sox?
Of course.
Well, were you complaining when Manny Ramirez and David Ortiz, these guys were able to play in the 20s and the 30s?
I can't deal with it. No, I can't deal with it any longer.
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that, Dick. I apologize. How is that player doing for the Red Sox? They signed some Japanese player in the offseason,
No
right?
idea.
He's
Beats
doing
me.
Oh, no. Thanks, guys. All right, last call. Hello.
I'm skating on these calls. I can't believe it.
People don't want to acknowledge you exist.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's even
Don't beg
worse.
for calls. Don't.
No,
beg.
I thought.
Dave, did you hear that?
That was a weird thing to say.
That's just sad.
I thought I'd get made fun of.
There was
more.
some arrogance to that one.
No, I'm saying I thought I'd get made fun of.
Everyone's just disgusted by you. Tony Finau, sole lead right now. Ooh. Why didn't I pick him though? Well, hello.
Hello?
Yes. No.
I have a question for Kirk, and I have 2 questions for Andy Mayo.
Yeah, now you're happy, man.
Fuck yes.
Go ahead, Kevin. You can ask me first,
2.
I suppose.
Has he ever asked 2 before?
Shut up. Please shut the fuck up. Hello.
Kirk, how badly do you want Andy Mayo die of a heart attack?
Quick, like how much pain would he go through?
Too quick.
I would rather have him, like Jerry Springer, I hate to say it, have pancreatic cancer and die that way. So badly, I would like him to die of a heart attack. If it got him off the show, I think he should die of a heart attack.
Andy Mayo.
Yes.
Do you ever ball gag your kids or no?
Okay, so I mean,
Do I ever what?
Do you ever ball gag your children?
What does that mean? Like,
do you ever put your testicles, and gag your children with them?
oh no.
Okay. Well, okay. The answer is no. He's winking as he says that. I don't know, Dave.
Second question.
Yes, please.
How badly do you want Manners to suck your cock?
I do miss Manners. We spent some time together this summer, and I'll just say I miss him.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
We did.
Oh, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah. Great guy. Yeah. Oh, come on. He came from Australia.
That was very nice. I don't know if he's a great guy or not.
That's a feather in your cap.
Yeah.
There's bragging rights there.
Sure. No, he's very. Yeah. He gets a little. We hated him for something recently, Dave, didn't we?
He's wrong about the Tony Maserati thing. I know that. But besides that,
what was the other thing you said during? He's like Tony Maz is a great guy. I'm like, how the hell does he know? I'm not saying he isn't, but I'm like, what, are you friends with Tony Maserati? I have no idea.
Yeah.
Manners called me on the way in, gave me a little pep talk.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
What time is it there? Is he watching this live?
He said he's going to stay up.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
What time is it there?
Yeah, Manners, we're almost done. I know
What's
you've
that,
been
Dave?
edging the
Seem
whole
to help.
time. You can really let loose now.
It's not one of the great pep talks in history, but I wouldn't put it up there with some of the more successful ones. But at least he gave you one. Well, anything to promote?
No.
Do you don't have a podcast?
No.
You don't? Do you or no?
No.
Why are you pausing like that?
Because I might soon.
Oh, what's it going to be about?
Well, I'm a small business owner, so we might do a podcast to help.
It's a small business after all. Is that what's going to be called? So it's gonna be a podcast about small business owning.
No,
Boy,
just
that's
related to what we do. But no, I don't want to plug it. I'm here just to.
What do you mean related to like what? I mean, I'm not asking for your job, but like, what would the podcast?
He's going to use it to meet people to then sell them things.
Yeah.
Right. It's a scam.
What do you call it? Content marketing?
It's called
branded content.
It's not really a pyramid scheme. It's called a scam. So it'll be a dreadful podcast.
See, if he picked up the phone and did a cold call, that person might not want to talk to them. Talk to him to just get sold
as a guest
something.
on a podcast.
As a guest on a podcast. Everybody says yes to podcasts.
Right.
Everybody says yes to radio.
Except for our show. Yeah.
It's a way to give them free content and let them show them that you know.
So no one's going to listen to it.
I mean, if I get it's not so much the numbers, so much as it's a vehicle for getting leads.
Yes.
So if it leads to a few good leads, then it'll.
Yeah. So it's just a sales scam.
But Kirk, I got to tell you, man, like
fucking scams, man. Jesus Christ.
My fear is that like I would put it out there and then you would find it, and
Yeah, I hope so.
It's not even a question we find it.
Shouldn't we do that?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean,
yes.
why wouldn't we?
Yes.
By the way, I think you want us to do that. Of course, it's not your fear.
No,
it's
I like to
desire.
keep them. I like to keep them separate.
Okay.
Keep them separate.
Well, good luck with that.
But I would promote blindmike.net.
What?
Blind Mike. If I get the chance to plug something, I want to plug blindmike.net.
Okay, great. Yeah, good. Definitely go subscribe to that.
Do what I do. Subscribe for the year. Never listen.
I think I'm on there. Yeah, it's fine. I'm on there. He doesn't care. I'm on there next week. I don't even know. Am I on there now?
For Patreon.
I think it came out
Patreon's now?
yesterday, yeah.
I believe so, yeah.
Let me check my email. I didn't see that.
I got an email for it.
Did you listen, Dave?
No, I was here for it.
How was it?
It was great.
Dennis Miller?
Yeah, it was actually really good.
That's good. I love Mike.
Here it is. Yeah, I
Mike's
got it
terrific.
yesterday. I didn't see that email. There you go. 23 hours ago, I got that email. So there you go. It's up right now.
I said to Mike after the recording, if I didn't know some of that stuff about Dennis Miller,
I heard it. I wasn't even out of the fucking. I wasn't
were
even
you
out,
here that day?
I would have thought this guy had $600 million. I'm like, don't recap.
no, you
Why
would.
recap? I fucking hate that.
Well, you weren't here. What do you mean recap? It wasn't on the air.
I was pissing. I could hear you say it.
Oh, how am I recapping anything that nobody knows about?
Recapping the show we had. Just who cares? It's over. What
I
do you
wasn't
talk about
recapping
it
it.
for?
I was saying that you made him sound like insanely successful, and I don't view him as that. That was my point.
You think Mike wanted to talk to you about that?
He seemed to.
Nobody wants to talk about any of that stupid stuff. How about you? What do you got to plug? Anything?
How about a road race? Flag Day 5K.
Sure.
Newburyport.
When is it?
June 14th around that
June
time. on the weekend.
14th in Newburyport?
Yep.
What's that for?
It's for the Derek Hines Soldiers Assistance Fund.
Oh, excellent. Okay.
So college roommate lost his brother in action.
Oh, jeez.
And they do a 5K up Newburyport every Flag Day, around Flag Day.
June, when did you say?
I think it's like June. It's around June 14th. Around
That's a
that
Wednesday,
week.
so I think
It's
you're
the
plugging-
weekend before that. So I think it's like the.
You got to plug it. Let's find the date.
11th to 12th.
Okay. Look it up, Dave. Find it. We'll tweet
It's
it
a
out.
Saturday of that weekend.
Okay. That's in Newburyport?
Newburyport,
Nice.
Cashman Park.
Nice. I know exactly where that
there
is. Okay.
They have a band come up and play, and
Wow.
great
June
time.
10th.
June 10th.
June 10th.
June 10th. Wow. Well, we take that personally. We have our old producer, Steve Robinson, lost his brother in the war.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So, yeah, there you go. June 10th. All right. So for us, we have nothing to plug, right?
No, don't believe so.
All right. So we're back next, probably Sunday with Mike. Mike, a couple of days next week. I will say this. Sunday night, do we pull the max trigger or no? Has this been his excuse the whole time? No
That has
work?
been the
Yes.
excuse. Yeah.
Do we pull the trigger?
Yeah.
With Mike here too? What do you think? He hates
I wasn't-
Mike.
I wasn't a big Max guy.
Yeah, get some
Me either,
get
but
some
this-
cuts of him shitting on Mike.
He hates Mike.
Yeah, do it.
What do you think?
I'm fine with that.
I think if
Yeah.
Max and Andy were together,
Oh,
it'd just
I
be
know.
battling back and forth the
No,
whole time.
it'd be like those fish that you put them in the same bowl, and eventually they kill each other.
Yeah.
Be like
The
Hopefully.
You're going to Halfway Cafe with Mayo after the show?
No, I have to get dressed and get ready for a funeral tonight.
It's not till tonight. You got plenty of time.
There's a lot to think about before I get
He's got to
there.
Why
plan
don't you
out this
practice
hug.
hugging?
He's
Why
got
don't
a
you
lot of
practice
work
I'm
to
gonna
do.
hug
Yeah.
my whole fucking family tonight after today.
What grade would you honestly give Mayo for real?
D?
Yeah.
Oh,
You're just
think a
so
C.
chatty and
You're
just
just
like-
too. It's too much.
Oh, okay.
Next time,
Sure.
you just got to be a little less, right,
Yeah.
Dave?
Yes, but a nice guy.
Oh, very
Just,
nice
yeah,
guy,
yeah,
nice guy,
yeah.
but just
Thank you.
very.
Thanks.
What was his low moment? The wedding thing?
Asking to pick up Dave or Dave to pick him up.
Oh,
That
yeah.
was a bad one.
Yeah. Why would you want? What
I thought it'd be a fun game.
Why?
Just to, I don't know. You think he could?
You just asked the dumbest questions. Like 9 out of your 10 questions were just so stupid.
Yeah, you're just a
I
dummy.
don't know why.
I don't.
Like,
I mean,
and
they're the
you're-
things I'm genuinely interested in.
You're
so
not
I-
though.
yeah.
Like Kirk is not going to publish a therapy session. So like, why would you?
Yeah,
even
that's
ask
just stupid.
Why
That's just
would you
dumb.
ask that?
That's
Why
just
would you
dumb.
pick that?
Yeah, I mean, you think I'm gonna be like, oh, here's me and my doctor talking about like my family, my feeling? Like, what are you fucking
Yeah.
insane?
Because you're all about sharing.
Sure. I mean, I guess, but I don't think that's really. I don't. That it's also very unethical.
How about sending Mutt to therapy? And
Mutt should go to therapy. I think
He
everybody
should.
should go to therapy. I don't.
How did he not go to therapy after that DUI?
Maybe he didn't. He just doesn't talk about it.
Yeah, he must have been lying then.
After the last one, he did. I know that.
I went to a hypnotist once.
because he said he
You
never
did?
Yeah.
Wow, how was that?
I think it worked. I started. It was for like eating. I was
Oh,
very picky eater. I think it worked now.
I would say, were you skinny
Yeah.
at the time?
Yeah, very
Oh,
skinny.
It worked
Yeah.
out. Yeah, it worked
Oh.
out fine. There you go. All right, so keep an eye on these golf bets too this week. I'm now nervous about these, Dave. I think we're in good shape so far. I'm one of the guys. Man, it's annoying. Anyway, all right. So we will talk to you guys Sunday night with Mike. All right, goodbye.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, Kirk.
Thanks, guys.
That was fun.